if I used your toilet? Yeah, of course. Oh, I met him, you know. There's nothing, of course. Well, I have a big gun. It's just there by the front door. Thank you.
Oh, God, let me turn the sound down on this. Radio. Where are you, dupes? I've put the link in. Anyway. So who heard the silly woman from another part of the world? God. Wrong link.
Also known as Johnny Rotten.
Oh, Christ.
For President Trump. Because you have the right to do that.
Now my bloody phone's going off. Hang on.
What is so appealing about President Trump? Which
I swear I got a ghost in this fucking house.
Find confusing.
Why does it do that?
Working class England.
Get out of it. Don't know why it does that. Anyway, right, back to what I was doing. Yeah, I bet it was last night's link, Jupiter. Hi, Simon. Try that link, Jupiter. Hi, Clown World. Now I've got to check and make sure that bloody thing is uploading. Because I had to leave the page. Oh, look, Chartel's been commenting. Yeah, whatever. You're all fucking nuts, a lot of you. You're all fucking crazy. Hi, Jupes.
Hiya. Don't let them get to you, for God's sake. Haven't you not seen
I can't hear you, love.
Oh.
Hi, Jupiter.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, don't let it get to you, Wendy. Have you not seen the evidence Jedi's been playing over on this show?
No.
Zubeda threatened Waleed with reporting him twice. Once when she fled to Spain, and then he got done over by immigration. And then the second time was when remember a little while ago, she uploaded a thing and reckoned he was going down her phone, hacking her phone. And she said she was going to report him then as well.
Oh, yeah.
So
about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even worry about it. We all know, right, that you wouldn't stoop to that level. And I know I didn't fucking do it. So I wouldn't let it get you. What's happening is that we've got the extreme right and Ralph colluding with Zubeda to try and get dirt on you or me. That's all it is. That's all they're doing, time and time and time again. It's just pathetic. Honestly, don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I just found it quite because Chartel put us in the mix, didn't she?
Yeah, but even Chartel's unbelievable. This time last year,
yeah,
right, near enough exactly to the day, on Remembrance Day, that girl came in screaming about the Mujahideen. And then a year later, they called her a white bitch as well. Jedi played that and all. Right? And then a year later, she's given her 500 quid, and you've got the nutcase her on there saying he's a fucking immigration official again. Well, it's not even funny. Well, I hope that's cheered you up anyway.
Yeah, it was all right. I was just trying to work out what made her take that path, if you see what I mean.
But personally, what do I believe? I believe she's seen an avenue to try and get money. She was going on at Hattoon, and all of her rants since has all been about the money Hattoon got, always, every time. And even today, she ranted about Hattoon getting money for glasses. And then, you know, she only got 1,000 subscribers 2 days ago. And she must have been thinking to herself, how can I ask for a GoFundMe? What can I use it for? And she's just made this shit up. I mean, even that me saying, oh, just wait 8 weeks. I was referring to Tommy and the situation that his restrictions would be coming off him. It was nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with her.
And to play that recording of that poor lady, whoever she is disgusting. A disgusting way, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Somebody that can speak Lebanese or whatever it is on over on Yemeni, over on Jedi, translated it and reckons that she was slagging off Zubida.
Yeah, yes, that's the second person then. Right.
Hello, guys.
Hi, Dave. Hi, love.
Okay.
Yeah.
They reckon that she was saying, leave that girl. Why are you with this girl? She's brought you nothing but grief and all stuff like that.
So she's so thick, she doesn't think that anybody online can, translate then.
Mm. And that was somebody that speaks Yemeni. He was over there on Jedi's. I mean, it's
Arabic. She was speaking Arabic, yeah.
Oh, Arabic, whatever it was, yeah.
I'm surprised to find out his mum lives in the UK.
Oh, Dave, you are funny. The things that bother you, it makes me laugh.
Don't bother me. I just thought it was surprising. How his mum, yeah.
But I'll tell you what, though, if immigration worked that fast, I mean, apparently, I made the comment because she was, I'm going to expose you. I'm going to expose you. So I just wrote, what did I write? I wrote, oh, I hope your boyfriend's legal. Yeah. An hour later, immigration had been knocking at the door. So they're pretty quick, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, Wendy, we all know that we all say but that doesn't mean we'd actually fucking do it. And I've never ever threatened her with that anyway.
Yeah, but Jupiter, if I'd done it, I'd damn well say so.
Yeah, me and all. And you see the way she went on about Hector.
Yeah.
No reason at all, slagging him off, and he shouldn't be here, and Waleed's better than Hector, and it's not fucking competition, love.
Psychopath. Fucking psychopath. No self-awareness. For you to thing him, though, you'd have to know his actual name and his address.
No, I rang up and I said,
Walla
Mr.
Walla.
Immigration man, yeah. I know someone who's illegal. What's his name? Because, they're not interested in the ins and outs of things. What's his name? Wally or Waleed. Waleed. Wally. Surname? I don't know. Address? Don't know. See what I mean?
Did you ring up and say there's a gigolo down the park who's always swiveling his hips and screaming Allahu Akbar and Halima?
Yeah. And if he isn't legal, right, what is he doing putting himself on camera at bloody Speaker's Corner every week?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, but in that stream today, she said that he's got a 5-year stay. So make up your fucking mind. And if he's got 5-year stay, they won't chuck you out anyway. Unless you've committed a big crime. Someone said to me today that apparently if you commit a crime, I didn't even think that was law yet, but apparently it is. But if he's committed a crime, then that's his own fault. He should fucking know that he's on a thin leash. So
I it just made me laugh. Especially what I didn't find funny though, and I do hope a lot of people haven't gave her money. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
By all accounts, the only two people who have are Chartel and Hurl. And if they're them two daft cunts are daft enough to do it, I couldn't
Nah,
do it.
they're doing it for attention, aren't they? It's a way of getting attention and praise.
And 20 quid in the GoFundMe from an anonymous donor, that should be given back to whoever gave that. But
Oh wow.
I mean, you had
I mean, had what?
I was going to say you had Chartel sitting on
Jukes.
there. Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes, yes.
Yeah, she had Chartel sitting on there going, yeah, well, I hate them too. They always make up allegations. They called me a paedophile. No, love, you called yourself a paedophile. You went on to Jedi's. You did a whole stream where you told us you were 25 when you met your 13-year-old boyfriend. And then when he got old enough, you married him. That's the story you gave out.
Yeah.
That to me is paedophilia. You know, don't put that story out there. Even if you're trolling and it's not true, it's not even funny.
And I'm back Waleed, and you just
I don't know what's wrong with Chartel. She likes to get all involved in everybody's yes, I'm
Rodney
having
said-
problems.
Rodney says she's got 1,500 already. That's disgusting. But if people are stupid
Oh
enough,
wow.
but no, it's the far right people that turned up on her channel at Stream Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, that's how it started, Jupiter, because she's played that video. She posted that video. They've all been posting about what I said about Tommy, you know, those few words.
Mm.
And I wrote underneath, oh, you're working with the far right now, are you? Yeah? And it went from there. And that's basically all that happened. And then she went live and decided to start telling lies.
Well, you
and
had
make
Ralph
stories up.
over there. I had to laugh. I mean, Ralph is an arsehole. But he went over there and he's saying to her, oh, this is disgusting. Wendy and Jupiter are terrible. And then he came over to Velli's where I was on the panel saying, nobody give her any money. It's all a scam.
okay, split personality.
You're kidding.
Nah, so he done. Yeah.
He is hilarious. He is.
He's just an instigator, isn't he? He don't like the extreme right either because his streams have let on that he don't. But he just wants to call. He's very much like Zubida. He's using things for his own personal agenda. So whoever Ralph doesn't like, he will go against. And then you've also got, or he feels scorned by. And then you've got Zubida, who is also going after personal, grievances and sort of like trying to manipulate the whole political situation to follow her personal grievance. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Sort of small fry though, isn't it? Let's be honest. You know, Ralph trying to make Wally, whatever his name is, immigration situation about Tommy Robinson. That's hilarious.
It's ridiculous. Hang on, listen.
And you just give me calls, Wendy, if you listen, to fucking come for you now big time. Yeah, and I'm also here to say, Zubida, ignore the jealous bitches of all the shit with Brian Hurl, the threats and the bollocks, everything else, yeah? The man was set up behind the scenes. Nobody has a clue. No one has a clue about that man. I've got private recordings, private messages, everything. All they keep saying is present evidence, present evidence. Guess what? I've got it all. And Zubida, guess what? I'm about to back you on my lead now. And you want to take these racist bitches down? I'm with you all the way, my love. I'm taking them down. They've gone a step too far. She made the mistake of saying about his face on a stream a little while ago. I've got the recording. Oh, I've got his face. Wendy. Wendy. Oh, fucking dear. She's a racist cow. I'm gonna expose her, mate. I'm gonna expose her and take her to court for racism and bullying against immigrants. This is what she's doing.
How much would that court case cost? 15,000?
Yeah, she's going to take me to court for racism and bullying.
Donate now.
Please
Fucking-
give me money because
Okay.
I'm saying that she reported my illegal boyfriend. Who's committed the crime there?
Well, no one really.
Well, no, Dave. If you're an illegal immigrant,
Oh yeah, it's the illegal immigrant that's committed the crime. Yeah.
and then what she does, thick cow, she shows a letter from the immigration people that are telling him that he can't have thingy status. Oh, you know when they're running away, they're in fear of their lives and all the rest of it. That
refugee status.
yeah, he can't have it. This was 2 years ago.
Oh, so that means that he hasn't got no status at all, so he is illegal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because
She
Egypt's.
showed it on the stream. Yeah.
Well, my advice to them two would be: if you are somewhere illegally, don't go around telling everyone, and also don't go to Speaker's Corner arguing with police officers. That might help you.
Yeah, and don't turn up there the day Tommy Robinson's there. That could help as well.
Yeah, pretty much. But hey, huh?
But yeah, so let's listen to a bit more. Where is it? Weird. How do I play it? Oh, fucking thing.
Well, we see them next week in new matching jackets or something, won't we?
Oh.
No, look, if they're attacking me, you're going to believe it. I've got a lot of haters. I don't want these dirty catfish on my channel, bro. I want you to have it because of me, and I don't want you getting in trouble on the channel because of me. Okay? I mean, let me put the recording because there's more people in here just to validate what I'm saying about what happened with Walid's family. Can everyone just mute for a second so that they can hear the severity of this situation? Give me 1 sec. And we're asking, they showed a picture of Wali and they were like, do you know who that is? And we said, my mom said, obviously I came and they were here. I came from college and they were here with my mom. And they had like a English translation. My mom can't speak English, so they showed a picture and she, they asked her if she knows who that is.
On your mic,
And yeah, they kept asking her, where is he? How many times does he come here? At what time in the morning or when does he come here and blah 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 and stuff like that. I came after they asked. I came like when they were asking her, so they started asking me and they were like, "Who are you?" Blah blah blah. And how do you know Walid and blah blah. I said that he's my brother. So they asked where does he live or like how long they like have not. They asked like how long have you not seen before? And stuff like that. So I told them and. He said, do you know when is he going to come here again? I said, I don't know. And then, and then they just kept asking my mom questions. They asked me to stand outside and they kept asking my mom questions. And then, And then when I went inside, they asked me, you better tell him that he has a court in London Bridge in 6 weeks. I said, is there anything? He said, no, we will send him a message or something. And then انا لسه راجع اوريدي دلوقتي من الكليه لقيت الناس بتوع الاميجريشن اللي كلك هنا قبل كده مره كلك تاني وروا صوره لامك وبتاع وقالوا لها وفين وكده استني يا ستي وقالوا بيجي هنا امتى وبتاع وقالوا تيجي هنا والكلام ده خليه ياخد حاجته ما يعملش وجع دماغ. انا مش راضي اكلمهم كل مره ودي تاني مره ما كنتش ازعله لا هو ولا البنت علشان خاطر ما يتضايقوش عشان خاطر سميتها ما تزعلهاش. جم تاني وقالوا في محكمه عندك في لندن بريدج كمان 6 أسابيع. عمل ايه بقى في المحكمه بقى؟ في المحكمه بقى انا طول عمري مشاكل ولا بعرف المشاكل. انا طول عمري ما بعملش مشاكل. انا بحب البنت وبقول ربنا يهديهم. قول له عتيق ياخد حقه ولا ياخد حقه ويمشي. Muhammad, what did they say, bro? So yeah, as you guys can clearly hear there,
Hold on, stop.
that was the
She doesn't even know what they said. That woman said, but when it was translated over on Jedi's, they said that the mother was saying that she didn't want him to be. She didn't want him to be with Waleed no more, and that it's all Zubida's fault, and that he's got to get out and stuff like that. But
Yeah, well, maybe
Rodney
he's
K
done
is saying
today.
that's not his mother. They're saying it's not his mum. It's a
Who is
different.
All right.
Who knows? Bloody hell.
Yeah, so I just see it's all a scam. I don't even think any of it's true.
Possibly. I won't put it past them. What?
Well,
No.
if that is his mum, say it is, yeah. How can she live with herself?
Well, it won't
How
be
can
the first.
she live with herself?
Well, exactly, but that's how nasty she is. She's actually threatened her partner and called up immigration on him at least once that we know of, and threatened it twice. Right, that's number one. Number two, don't forget when they made out that Maggie worked in a brothel and got a woman to lie online then on a phone call.
Oh God, yeah, because didn't Real go nuts about that? Yeah.
Exactly. So
Oh,
it won't be the
they
first
got
time
previous, yeah.
like phone call stuff. Won't be the first time. So, and the problem is, right?
Anyway,
If he is illegal, yeah. If he is illegal, like that bit of paper you said she waved up. Imagine going to the park, Hyde Park, when it's high profile, when it's going to be on front of all the papers, and you're the only vocal voice screaming and shouting with your fucking boyfriend dancing around behind you, shouting Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. What, you don't think that the authorities are going to start looking at you and thinking, okay, out of the whole Muslim community, yeah, the troublemakers that are going to come out the woodwork, and it was you two.
exactly. This is what I mean. But the thing that gets me is that she was getting money off people, you know, for this great big lie. And how can people believe her anymore? How can people actually listen to this thing? Because that's what she is. She's a thing.
Yeah, but you do know that.
That's
Well,
what they're saying for Waleed.
I'm sure that you.
The link is in the description for the GoFundMe. Yeah, boy. Sorry to interrupt, Zabida. Yeah, never had a problem with Waleed. He was always very honest and open with his story. Forget all the haters on here. I haven't done.
They just
Do you know?
donated
I've heard a recording today. Yeah, she was telling Hoof last night, right, Chantal, that she was locked away somewhere. Oh, I'm locked away. I'm in a refuge.
Really?
But today she's giving Zabida £500. Yeah, all right.
So Wendy, you don't think that them two are doing this just to get back at you and Jupiter, no?
Yeah, of course they are.
Yeah. They don't care about Zubida. Yeah.
And Zabida, being stupid, is listen to them. But there's no way she's gave her £500.
GoFundMe before. I want to do it now. I can't get the link. Where do I go right now? And is my name? What's it? Your Pablo. Yo, brother, please chill, fam, please. Like,
hello. How's it
yeah, what do you want, Pablo? Can you please?
I want to ask a simple question.
Can you please wait? I want to talk
migration.
Zabida, right now, I want to put £500 straight over right now to GoFundMe. Fuck it, if you. I mean, are you sure, Chantal? I mean, I am 100% sure, my love. I can't take it. Okay, give me Allah bless you. Right now. May Allah bless you, Chantal. I mean, my love, you can't take it with you, and all you haters on here and everything else, yeah? I don't give a shit what you think. The man was honest and he's never done me any harm, and I can't take it with me, so fuck the lot of you, excuse my language. Please give me
That's not true.
right now, Zubida.
That's not true.
So, from this, we've got to take it then that Chantal's up for all for illegal immigration.
Yeah, but Wendy, can't you remember the stream where they came on and were saying "fuck Remembrance Day"?
Yeah,
and
of course.
Cartel was saying, "I hope you get deported."
Yeah.
So her saying he's never done anything to me, oh, that's a lie. That's a load of bollocks.
Yeah, but I think I wouldn't be surprised if Chantel's made this all up in her head and said, "Look, if we go on, I'll pretend I'm giving you money. You'll get other people give you money," and she's part of the act and says Brian Hurl. It's strange that Hurl got in touch with Zubida. 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
And all of a sudden, there's this scam going on.
Because if you think about it, right, how many times have I literally said to her about deportation and things? I've lost count, right? I've lost count. But this time, for some reason, immigration have been, and I sent them, and PayPal, GoFundMe. Interesting, isn't it? Then Hurl and Chantal appear on there.
Jacko Radio said, Waller's mum is a famous actress in Egypt, apparently. Sure, she can pay his fees. Well, if that's the case, why did he need to come through illegally? Why didn't he get on a plane?
His mum lives here, don't she?
His mother lives here.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah. They're all such liars, yeah. But when she made a GoFundMe page, she put her area of living as Chelmsford. That in itself told me that she was lying. Yeah, interesting.
All I know, in my opinion, it's a fucking scam. I mean, Waleed, look, if he's been caught by immigration and he is illegal, he wouldn't be able to come online today. He'd be detained.
Yeah, he ain't going anywhere. That's for sure. It's all a load of bollocks.
You know. She was saying on there, and I don't know where Waleed is. Well, what you kicked him out, you grassed him up, you've had a phone call off of his mother, and now you've got to fucking try and find him and locate him. That's probably what she means. But all of it is a fucking scam anyway for money. I don't even think that the immigration went round there. I think they're all actors, and I think it's all just for fucking money. And she was jealous. All she kept going on about with Hattoon was the money. Was the money.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. And Wendy also knows that she's lying because Wendy knows that she didn't do it. So
yeah, I didn't bloody do it.
There's another hole in the story, so you know.
But it's her overreaction. That's what but it's starting to make sense now. It's the overreaction. Wendy threatened to do this, and then, we had a letter 2 years ago. Oh, no, we didn't. We had a letter 2 days ago. And then they knocked on the door an hour after she said that on a post.
And she had the flaming cheek. Listen, she had the flaming cheek to say, we can get legal aid, but those solicitors are no good. Well, even if they're no good or not, what makes you more special than any other immigrant? You're
not going to get much for 1,500 quid. When it comes to solicitors, that's for sure. So I don't know what £1,500 gonna do.
She doesn't need no solicitor. All she wanted was money, and she got it.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
Well, she's gonna have a nice Christmas on Chantal and Brian, isn't she?
Anyway, let's listen to.
Listen, I'll send you the PayPal instead because the GoFundMe is a bit iffy. So PayPal, you can just click it straight away. I mean, like I said, I come from immigrants. I come from family members and you have these devils like Jupiter and Wendy trying to deport Waleed. His mom is in tears, bro. See me, I'm trying to hold it down. I'm trying to hold it down. Zabida, private chat now.
Oh,
I'm going to say now on the internet and it's out there live. Just give me your bank account. I'll put it straight in there. I trust you.
Oh.
And my PayPal's down at the minute. I want to get it straight. All right, I'm gonna send you my email.
Hang on.
In the back.
My PayPal's down at the minute. Who's she fucking kidding? Yeah?
Oh God, they're getting the bank account for her.
You know, just give me your bank details, you know.
You
And
know
that
what
means not to give me your real name.
You know what hell's like? Oh my God.
Oh, well.
Well, we tried to warn them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Idiots.
Right, hang on a minute, my love. Chat. Well, and then if you drop me an email, I mean, really, really appreciated. Chantal, I mean, if I could give a sweetheart, I would. But I didn't think any of this would work. This was the best route I can take. I mean, I've spoken to his solicitor. His solicitor has basically said that how much he needs and he's going to work on the case. But as it speaks right now, I don't know where Waleed is. Waleed could be on the streets with no home. No, I don't know right now. How much is needed, sweetheart? Right now, Chantal, whatever you can, Chantal. I don't want to ask you for anything. Like I said, you're not.
You want to?
I said she was hyping it up there, weren't she? I don't know where Waleed is. Waleed could be on the streets with no home. Fucking puppy dog.
He's probably sat there right next to her.
Exactly.
And I've contact 500 is what I can do for now. We need to try. Yeah, that's fine. That's more than fine, Chantal. That's more than fine. Sorry, my love. I'm so sorry that bitch and them, they did that. Scum. Somebody else wants to contact you as well, called Hayley Jane. She wants to drop you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This Hayley Jane, right? She's on Sabida's, always commenting under the videos. She's far right. And she's left a few links for Sabida, right? One was about that far leftward woman called Lola that committed suicide. And this Hayley Jane, whoever this Hayley Jane is, blames Tommy Robinson.
Wow.
Yeah, because I thought, oh yeah, what are you up to then, Hayley Jane? You know, this was before when that happened. And I was following the link she was leaving. One was to the death of that Lola woman, who this Hayley Jane blames Tommy for, but she's emailed it all to Sabida anyway, so Sabida's going to have all this information
but that
from.
has more to do with Vinny and the
yeah.
Than Tommy, but anyway, yeah, go on.
And what was the other link to? I don't know, some other crazy video, but it's all to do with let's get Tommy, let's pull Tommy down. Let's do anything to get at Tommy Robinson. That's what that's about. And her name is Hayley Jane.
Trying to link Tommy Robinson to fucking Waleed getting chucked out the country is just reaching. That's number one. Number two, this silly cow. It's all just a fucking scam. Look, it was only a week ago that Naz tried to say that he'd been beat up by racists and had his legs broke, and he had a GoFundMe. They're all in it.
No, what I'm saying is this
as well. They're probably all worked out. Let's make out there's a GoFundMe, and whatever we get, we divvy it up. That's what's going on here.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this Hayley Jane, whoever she is, she's just part of the far right, I think, part of something to do with Ralph. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I've seen. Can she jump on and just put it in back? I know who Hayley Jane is, and I'm glad she's. I've got her email. I've got her email. She's emailed me, so once you email me, I'll send it to you. But yeah, just to give an update, guys, about what I'm speaking about. I've been receiving threats from Jupiter and Wendy saying that I've got to wait 6 weeks to 8 weeks about Waleed. They've been saying that they're going to report Waleed to immigration. They're going to get him deported. Waleed his mother recently received a letter about 2 days ago saying that immigration are looking for him. Today, immigration came to Waleed's mother's house with a picture of Waleed saying that they're looking for Waleed. They've got a warrant out for him. And his mother is in tears. His mother is crying. They said that Waleed has got caught in 6 weeks. I've known Waleed for 5 years. We've never had this issue before, ever. So what they're trying to do is they've obviously reported him. I don't know under what circumstances, right? Because the fact that immigration are turning up to people's houses looking for people means that they've obviously said something.
Hang on.
Over-exaggerated.
Hang on. So you're an illegal immigrant in this country. Yeah. And immigration turns up at your door and you're thinking, now what could they have reported him for? How thick and stupid can you get it?
Yeah.
So I don't know what they could have reported him for. 1, we didn't report him. 2, you reported him yourself. And 3, immigration don't work that fast anyway. I mean, there's an old guy goes down the bloody park. What's his name? Omar? Isn't he illegal? He's illegal, isn't he? And he's been here 20 odd years or something. The one that was homeless. Do you remember the guy that's homeless?
Yeah, I can remember, yeah. I don't know, she's it's all strange, isn't it? Turned it into like a YouTube drama type thing.
Well, let's put it this way. If you get immigration knocking on your door and you're in serious trouble, you don't think, oh right, I must make a YouTube stream about it. Do you?
Well, look, let's be honest. Since he's come to this country, he's acted like a dickhead completely. Yeah. He has. He's gone on camera. He's had freaking altercations with people in the park. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stories. All kinds of dramas. He's just acted like a complete knobhead. So if this is true, then what does he expect? He hasn't exactly kept his head down, has he?
No.
Do you know what I mean? So
he hasn't kept his head down at all.
And I don't know what kind of immigration case you're going to fight with £1,500, but, that must be a fucking cheap lawyer.
It's Brian Hurl's lawyer, I think.
Oh, bloody hell. It'll be Brian Earl in a freaking wig.
Yeah.
Brian would turn up with a wig and a fake moustache.
Oh, Christ. Honestly, anyway.
It said that, you know what, Waleed has done something, whatever, and I played the recording of Waleed's mother crying. I mean, I can prove it now. I can prove it now. For all those people saying that I'm lying, I can prove the threats. I've got the threats right here.
Oh, yeah.
I've got the threats right here, what these people are saying. Because I made a video on Wendy exposing her, and because a lot of things, these people are racist, yeah? This is Wendy. What are they saying? So I've got a screenshot here. Hold on, how do I send this over? Hold on. How do I send this over? I've got the screen records of these lot threatening Waleed.
I'm not smoking it, Graham. Sorry, this is a conversation about teat. Sorry. Oh, you need bigger teeth.
Alright, hold on. Okay, so here's Wendy saying, look, keep trying. Many have failed. You, dear girl, are playing out of your league. Really, my email address, Lord, do you think I'm so stupid? Just make sure your boyfriend has a right to stay in this country. She goes, but not by me. Wait and see. She's deleted some of the messages, but they've both been saying that Waleed has to wait 8 weeks, that they're going to report him, and as you guys can clearly see, I don't know where he is, Ralph, right now. I don't know where he is right now. I don't know where he is. He's got contact with me. His mother just messaged me, or his brother just messaged me. His mother crying, saying that immigration has just turned up to his house. The reason why we started to get in contact with a solicitor, so 2 days ago, Waleed received a letter, okay? Prior to that, Wendy and Jupiter were both saying that Waleed needs to wait 6 weeks, yeah? Waleed needs to wait 6 weeks. Look what's going to happen. Look what's going to happen, yeah? 2 days later, Waleed gets a letter, or his mom gets a letter
on
saying
stream,
that immigration are looking for him and that he needs to go to court. And today...
God, that this just proves what a liar she is, doesn't it?
A very big one. Heathen wants the link.
Did she show any documentation on stream, like this letter or anything?
She showed. Let me get it right now. She showed the letter. They got 2 years ago where he was refused leave to stay. As
2 years. 2 years ago.
Yeah, he was refused leave to stay under the political asylum thing. Refused asylum.
So nothing recent, no.
No.
And how would you find out where his mum lives?
Well, I don't know where his mum. I don't even know Waleed's fucking name. I don't even know his name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's how on earth would you know where? It's not like you thinking where him and Zabila lives. They've gone to his mum's house. How on earth would you know where his mum lives? That's a strange one.
Yeah. Heathen, is that you?
Yeah, you're all right. You good?
Hi, Heathen. Hi, love. Hi.
You're all right. Madness. Aren't they? They're just crazy little couple.
Aren't they? Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot what I come on here to say, but to be honest, now.
I thought it was only women
Crazy
did
little couple,
that.
yeah. Madness.
No, you can ring up immigration apparently and just give a Christian name, no address, and they can find them like magic.
I'll be honest, I said before, Wendy's threatened loads of times, and you have, haven't you? You've said, I'm going to ring the flipping... You know what you like when you get wound up? You're like, oh, I'm going to ring the flipping border patrol on you, and all that. Like,
Yeah.
But you say it's not you, it's not you.
I was going to say,
I reckon it's as simple as they went up against Tommy Robinson, and as if the police don't look at who's going up against Tommy Robinson.
exactly.
And they were the only ones there that day. Well, as far as I know, I only watched it in the morning when she turned up. I was on Jedi's show, and she had the camera right in like the Hudson's face because we were laughing. We were saying like she's got a good set of flipping teeth and that.
Yeah, and then, the things she was saying to Hatun, and he was there with her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Madness.
But she's had a PayPal and she's been able to collect money out of it. So
no, Chartel. What's Chartel doing?
Oh, Chartel's nuts, Heathen.
Oh. But like she said, I tried to
put Chartel onto a dog place, like. But,
oh, I know you did. Yeah, when on Reels and that, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll put it onto her, like. I've got a number there. I've never texted her, like. But
oh, don't you? You're normal. Don't you be getting involved with her? Christ.
Exactly. I know. Chartel, what's going on, girl? Fucking hell. What's going on?
But this ain't new to the authorities, though, is it? Like you just said, 2 years ago he got refused.
Refused. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not new to the authorities. And Maku said as well that in the park, the police come and pulled him and said, you need to sort out your immigration status. And this was, 6 months ago? So this ain't new to the authorities. This guy's obviously been, had a situation for some time.
I said that before, Dave. I said, why aren't they pointing the fingers at that PC, whatever his name is, in the park? Like, Raj always says he watches all these channels.
Yeah, PC Barnes.
Oh yeah,
Barnes.
PC Barnes. Yeah. Do you know at one point PC Barnes was going to be flying over to Iraq to take a statement from Modine's wife?
Bloody hell.
Oh God. PC Barnes wouldn't have any jurisdiction in it in Iraq.
I won't want that job. Fuck that.
But yeah, crazy, all of it.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's all crazy heathen.
And then you've got Ralph. Ralph come on Jedi's before. Get on this, and I'm convinced Ralph's an agent. And when I say agent, I just mean I don't know what he is. And he come on before, and he was like, "Oh yeah, But he said to Jedi and that he went, "Oh, I don't really know what's happened to me. I've only been listening for like 20 minutes on the stream." And then you've just played the video because I thought that's what Jupiter said before when she was on Jedi's.
Mm.
And then you've just confirmed that like he was blatantly speaking to her before he even come on Jedi's, but he acted like he didn't know anything about it when he come on Jedi's.
No, he was in the chat. He was in the chat.
Yeah,
Right? What the
typical
fuck?
Ralph, like.
She's done what? What the fuck?
Yeah, no.
Banksy?
Hello,
Banksy.
kids.
Hi.
Hello. Christmas has come early, children.
Oh,
How much have you donated? You donated,
Christmas turkeys up round here.
Sorry, Dave. What was that?
I said, have you donated anything?
Oh, I've donated a large load. I came, I pulled my trousers down and I laid a large load just for her. So I have donated, maybe not in the way she wanted to do things to be donated, but certainly the donation was deposited for her. But I'll be honest, I thought 2020 was going to end like shit. Trump has practically lost, although it's not 100%. Corona, all of this thing, and then suddenly, like Jesus himself opened the clouds, and a ray of lights just came shining in. Look, as I said in my stream just now, it's not right to kick a man while he's down, but I'm petty and small.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a petty man.
Yeah, I said it before as well. I'm not, like, I'll give him a goodbye card.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? I said as well, I might give Zubida a $5 to do an impression of Jupiter. She loves it.
He's not going anywhere. He'll still be here in a year's time. He's not going anywhere.
I'll tell you what
That's
is
the problem.
fucking, you know,
Yeah.
dragging my name into
He'll
it.
be in Penally in a week.
Yeah, dragging my name into it, right? When I've not even fucking. All I said was yesterday on the stream. She was talking about Tommy, and Ralph said Tommy's dead in the water, and I said, "Give it, just wait 8 weeks." And she's linked that to all this other
To
fucking
this,
shit.
yeah.
If it was up to me, Waleed will be sucking cock for a dinar in Cairo before the week's out.
It's unbelievable. She herself has reported him twice. You know when she went to Spain, Banksy?
Yeah.
He reported him. And Maku's an eyewitness to that. She got reported. That's why he got dragged up in the park the first time.
Mm.
The second time she threatened it when she said that he was hacking her phone.
Remember, Zubaydah was accusing people that someone was hacking her phone.
Yeah,
Oh,
she said,
yeah.
She said Waleed was hacking her phone.
Oh, because of all the different things that have gone out. Well, let's put it this way.
Because she's Zubida at Speaker's Corner, Banksy, that's why. She's
Yeah.
Zubida at Speaker's Corner.
Yeah,
Don't you
God
know?
forbid. It's like first Rihanna's phone gets hacked and then Zubaydah. What's the world coming to? You know, is no one is safe? But one thing I will say, the thing is, she doesn't realize how many people actually hate her. Those who she thinks they even like her are the ones who are the worst behind the scenes about her. I have received from multiple sources information, and I cannot neither confirm nor deny photographs of in a sexual nature of Zubaydah.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
So a lot of people
I am
hate
not
her.
one to
Yeah.
I'm not one to divulge such things, and I'm not gonna stick it out. But it's out there, and the thing is, this stupid, silly girl doesn't realize how incredibly vulnerable she is online. She has shit. She's been online for so many years under so many names. She doesn't even know that she's got Instagram accounts that she didn't shut down. She doesn't know. She thinks I just, I have to somehow be hacking her phone. No, she's made accounts that she's forgotten about, and then those accounts have still got photos and stuff on there. And then people have hacked her phone.
Multiple personalities.
She thinks people are hacking her phone. Most of the time, nobody's hacking anything. She's an idiot. She's a moron. That's her problem.
Hang on. So she's made like Instagram and then forgotten she's made it and then made another one.
Yes.
Oh,
and I found that with a little advice and a hint and a push, I found that Instagram account or a Twitter account that she has. I don't know whether she knows she's got it or not, because she was shocked that I found a picture of her when she was 13. That's because you put your picture when you were 13 online, you stupid moron. But the thing is, the good thing is, I'm making it out as if I know so much more about her than she thinks. So she's like constantly nervous about the next shit I could explode.
Oh, you could bring up. Yeah.
But the thing is, it's not me. I don't even care about this person. This person could disappear from the planet and I wouldn't even lose a wink of sleep. It's other people that hate her who send me shit and say, do this, do that, expose her. There's so many people that hate her, and she thinks you two were the ones who probably, who told immigration about Walid. I guarantee you there are other Muslims who probably told about
exactly, Banksy, what I said. Exactly what I said. Like,
Solomon,
I reckon it'll be one of the Muslims, because the Muslims, like I said before, she has this like, I am Islam.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone will equal that and go ahead, I'll just get rid of you and your fella, and then I can take over. Yeah, exactly, lad.
Exactly. She basically, she's putting herself out as the face of Islam, and Muslims are embarrassed to hell about this. Muslims look at this and go,
"It's a woman."
She's not. She's a fucking this chavvy
woman with the hijab on.
I've got Muslim friends who are PhD graduates. They would want the earth to open up and swallow them if they saw this woman representing their religion. It would be the most embarrassing thing on the planet for this chav to scream, "I'm a Muslim woman. Come at me with that energy." Oh,
say it with chest, bro. Say it with chest, man. Say it with chest.
Oh God, please. Say it with chest.
I swear to God, she's such an she's an embarrassment to everything, and everybody knows how I feel about Islam, even by the fact that I still, people know that I hate the religion and I have huge problems with the religion. I would still be embarrassed if that person represented me or anyone under that banner of that religion. There are Muslims who hate her guts, and she thinks it's just us lot sitting here having a chat is the ones that are really after her.
There's plenty of times where I've watched from the sidelines and she's tried to change her tune. The most recent one is with Danny Tomo. Again, I always see to tune in at the right times, because I only caught the last bit of Jupiter's show with Danny Tomo, and I heard a little bit before that, and then Zubaydah come on, and she was like, "Oh, I'm dead respectful, and I'm gonna," and then she went back to her channel. She was like, yeah, I just told Danny Tomo. No, she didn't. I was like, "Whoa, just calm down. Like you went on there like a normal girl." And just went, right, I'm going to be calm, I'm going to ask questions. And then she come back and she was like, I've got the info. Danny Tomo. It's like, what's going on there?
But to me, it's proved how she can lie to gain financially. Wow. What a little scammer she is.
This woman she lies like fish drink water. She lies all the time. Yeah. And I only
If Chartel's listening, Chantal, she'd be laughing at your dad in hospital. No offense, I want to take her home to her because she would be. She'd be laughing at the fact that Chantal's dad, a white entitled older male, is in hospital and dying. Like fine. I hate to say it, like I genuinely hate to say it, but Chantal, just fucking wake up, girl.
Yeah, I wonder if Chantal has heard the whole F Remembrance Day speech. That marvelous.
She was there.
Chantal was there. Chantal was the one arguing back. Banksy.
Oh my God, that is unbelievable. The cognitive dissonance people have. You think Zubaida's changed? She doesn't. She was recently on Iraq's justifying what she said about the Remembrance Day thing. She was on there, never apologized for it, never one second of humility. She completely stands by that shit. And Chantal is the one fucking giving her money. Oh my God, this is insanity to me. This is like a level of just, I don't know. I mean, what do you call it?
What is it you say?
Who says that her dad was run out of London by halal butchers? Same Chantal.
That's right. Oh yeah, Chantal.
Same Chantal.
Yeah.
Fuck you know.
Her dad was run out of London by halal butchers. He had to take his business to Essex, I think, so he could still be English.
This is what I mean. I mean, like how much of a cognitive dissonance you must have in your brain. How many wires are just loose up there for you to go from someone who, calls your sacred days of Remembrance Day, people who died. This isn't some. I'm not even saying celebrate Christmas. I'm not even saying I don't know, Hanukkah or Ramadan.
I know what you're saying, Banksy.
They died. This is the problem.
Well said, Banksy. Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's like, do you know what I was saying the other day? It's basically the biggest peaceful protest en masse probably the world ever sees every year. Because it is. It's a protest that we don't want to be in them wars anymore. People don't see what it is for what it is for the people. They see what it used to represent for the empire and things like that. It's what it represents for the people. We don't want to be in them wars anymore. We've lost our people, like.
But this is exactly the problem that Muslims don't seem to realize when they say you keep talking bad about our prophet and our God, but you guys don't dare to draw cartoons about the Holocaust, for example. The Holocaust is not the same as criticizing Muhammad. If you want to criticize the Jews, you criticize Moses and Abraham. The Holocaust is an event where people died. Hundreds of thousands, millions died.
And they criticized the same gods by robbing all the statues, by robbing the limestone off the Great Pyramid of Giza. They were the ones who robbed the limestone off the Great Pyramid of Giza.
I was on Banksy. I was on Banksy's
he went around knocking the right hand out of everything, the nose off everything, because that's the pagan deities. That's why you don't see a nose and a left hand or a right hand on any of the freaking statues. That's because of Islam. Genuinely because of Islam.
They've been down the pyramids for years, believe it or not. And if Egypt remained under the Muslim Brotherhood, that Morsi, by the way, that's the guy that Walid supported. That's the reason why he started to get problems in the country.
Yeah, but he's always going on about how great Egypt is, Banksy. So,
Yeah, but it was Morsi and those Muslim Brotherhood guys who were talking about tearing down the pyramids because of their
hang on, love. What's a Morsi, Banksy? Who are they?
Mohammed Morsi. He was the guy. Hosni Mubarak was the guy who was the president, the dictator president for like 40 years. Well, when he got ousted during that Arab Spring era, the Egyptian revolution, they had a democratic or supposedly democratic elections, and this guy called Mohammed Morsi, he became the president of Egypt but he was from the Muslim Brotherhood. He was an Islamist who was starting to implement Islamic Sharia in Egypt. Women had to start covering their hair, and they started having all sorts of you can't have sex outside of marriage, and alcohol. These things were slowly rolling out, and what happened was the army enacted a coup and took him out because they realized he's making the country into a frigging Sharia hellhole. is going to become.
Oh,
Yemen.
okay. Yeah.
So they enacted a coup and chucked him out, and now there's someone else, I forgot his name, in power. But that guy was the guy Walid supported, and so he had to leave Egypt because the police, or either he became, you know how he is. Look at him.
Yeah,
He runs
yeah.
his mouth all the time. He probably said some shit in the wrong place, and he was about to get his ass handed to him, and he got shit scared and he ran away because they were going to do him over because he supported the Muslim Brotherhood. At least that's the story that I've heard
That's
from.
the story.
Wendy,
Yeah.
just for background, so that we can remember what an invincible warrior Walid is. I played it.
Mhm.
Yes, the Egyptian warrior. But the thing is, that same Morsi guy was the one with the Muslim Brotherhood was talking about starting conversations about how they should tear down the pyramids because they represent pagan gods of Egypt.
There you go. There you go. That's why they've got
Oh, right.
fences right round them right now, because they know what's going on in the Middle East. People are going, people are going conspiracy minded, going, oh, why are they covering around the pyramids? It's because the Islamists want to take it down. They'd blow it up if they could.
Now, she was saying that Walid's mother is really unwell. But Bagsy, I've heard you say in the past Walid's mother is very famous or something.
Yeah, I actually have a video. These idiots, again, they're just morons. They exposed Walid's own mom. Now, I have to admit, somebody found Walid's mom's Facebook because she has tens of thousands of followers on Facebook. And she does like dawah and preaching and stuff on our it's like Egyptian Facebook. And somebody found that and they posted a picture or did something with a picture of Walid's mom on a stream, Mr. Rax's stream, when they were live. And then Zubaydah and Walid.
Probably Zubaydah.
Yeah, this was like Mr. Rax's stream, but Zubaydah was reading the text message. Suddenly saw this picture, and then they became all brave and we don't care. Walid's mom's famous anyway, and then they started showing her Facebook page on their phone.
Oh,
So they basically exposed Walid's mom themselves. Nobody else did it. They did it. In a way, I think it was their so-called clever way.
Famous for what, Banksy? If you don't mind me asking, famous for what?
Well,
because, no offense, for an older woman in Egypt to be famous, she must be like something behind her.
Well, she's Facebook famous. She's got like 20,000-30,000 followers on Facebook, and she preaches, and her videos get tens of thousands of views, maybe more. I don't know how many subscribers she actually got or followers, but she's definitely in the 10,000-20,000 plus. So she's Facebook famous, on internet.
Oh,
famous.
I'm with you, right?
See the link that Dave dropped. It's to do with Pretty Patel, and this could give us the reason why Zubaydah's panicked and done what she's done today.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my own channel. Crazy people. Oh no, obviously. Oh, here I am. All right. Let's have a look. So what? Patel's been saying something.
The thing is, this tweet talks about the bill to prevent freedom of movement.
So come on, Chartel.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Chartel. As a waiting.
You spoke to all of us before. We can be civil. I've got no problem being civil with anyone. Meanwhile, I know some fucking horrible people like being civil with Chartels. Nothing like. Get me?
When's the last time you spoke? Hang on, heathen. When's the last time you spoke to Chartel?
Time ago. Probably about the dog.
Yeah, different.
Probably about the dog. That's what I mean. That's why it's a bit raw. I'd like to Chartel to come on and tell me why so much has changed. Without like I haven't heard you. Like I know you and Jupiter have got your things about Chartel. But I don't listen to them things. Like if I hear it go like a little bit bitchy, I just watch something else. No offense. So I like to Chartel just to, like maybe explain to me why maybe I'm like touched with it at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So anyway, apparently Pretty Patel, after many years of campaigning, I am delighted. Immigration bill which will end free movement on the 31st of December has been passed through Parliament. We are delivering on this. No, we are delivering on the will of the British people. So what does this actually mean? Free what?
Well, this is not to do with illegal immigration. This is to do with
Yeah, this
European
is what I
migrants.
mean. Yeah.
It wouldn't make any difference to Waleed's case anyway. Waleed is still in the shit for being a legal immigrant because his case was refused, and unless he's in an appeal situation, if he's I've got friends of mine who have gone through similar sort of things. If you get a refusal and you don't immediately start appeal process, then from that day onwards, you will be considered an illegal immigrant. You will be considered an illegal person in this country because you have no status. You've been refused asylum. Now, if Waleed got this letter 2 years ago and never started any kind of appeal process, then he's been illegal in this country for 2 years. And there's a good chance if they catch him. The thing is, I will be honest, there's a very good chance, knowing this cuckold of a government, they will put him in some kind of hostel. Then they will get some, his mom and his Zabeda and all these idiots will then get a lawyer to start an appeal form. They'll fill out an appeal form, and then he'll be in an appeal process proceeding. And
Prince Harry, by the way.
He'll be all right.
Prince Harry.
Fuck
Sorry?
Prince Harry, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But
Just saying, fuck Prince Harry. Sorry, Banksy. Fuck Prince Harry.
Is Harry applying for asylum in America now?
No, just a picture of him come up.
He
Just
wanted
triggered me. Sorry, lad.
No, it's all right. He wanted someone to lay a wreath at the cenotaph for him yesterday because he wasn't able to be there, and he was swiftly told
Fucking mug.
by the royal family.
Absolute
no.
fucking mug. How did he ever wear that armour? How did he ever wear that armour on the back of a horse?
I don't
Cheeky
know.
bastard. Oh, I'd have loved to have taken his place.
Look, I'm sorry.
The video that I've just dropped her of Waleed belly dancing with the belly dancer.
Nah, she'll strike me. She'll strike me. Nah.
He thinks he's something that he's not. You know what I mean?
Who?
He's the prince. He's a prince.
Oh, well, Harry.
He's a sacrifice to the country. I'm for the crown. You know what I mean? Like Harry's.
The thing is, Harry, I'll be honest with you, Heathen. It's what happens to most men in life. They find a woman, they get cuckolded, and unfortunately, Harry, unlike William is a little bit stronger character. I think that's why.
Yeah, have you seen Kate's face lately?
Yeah, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
She's gonna be a belter queen. Kate, I don't know. She's telling us what's to come. Like just normality, like just normality.
Yeah. I mean, Kate is obviously a much more of an elegant lady than Meghan anyway.
Yeah.
But I think William had a bit more of a sterner stuff than Harry. Harry has been cuckolded badly by this slightly older woman than him anyway. So he's lost his masculinity. I'll be honest. He's become a bit of a bitch.
I love William anyway because William saved my cousin's fella was in the RAF and he was a dog handler in the RAF. And they were out on patrol one day, and they were going down the road, and on the road there's like gullies either side in Afghan. There's like gullies either side on most of the roads anyway. And anyway, he went ahead. There was an IED, and like my cousin's fella was like three men behind, and he got blown into the air, but never lost anything, or he survived wound free, like. And his commanding officer died, and the other one lost some limbs.
Damn.
But William come down in an Apache and laid fire so they could get to cover. Like so, that's how close home it comes.
Yeah.
To me, like.
But this is what a future queen looks like, isn't it?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can see the clear difference between them. And I'll be honest, I feel bad for Harry. Harry, he used to have testicles. He used to, in that combat gear, back in the soldiers, he was a grunt. He was down with the boys. He was a man. And somewhere along the way, his balls got.
People loved him. People loved the fact that he put that Nazi uniform on. Remember years ago?
Yeah, they did.
Even people who hate Nazis and just thought he's just against the monarchy. Do you know what I mean? Like he's a prince against the monarchy. Like even people jumped on that bandwagon. Like
But I mean, at least
I've never really liked Harry. I'll be honest, like
Yeah,
apart from respecting him for going into the army completely,
yeah.
even though it's his royal duty.
Yeah, I mean, he was a Jack the lad. He was, you know, he was a man about the town kind of thing. He was for a long time eligible bachelor, lived that sort of bachelor life, and he was in the army. He was I don't know, yeah, you know, he was a man. And somewhere along the way, I'm sorry, this woman cut his nuts off, and
Yeah, definitely, Banksy, yeah, definitely.
Well, she can't compete with. Oh, have you all been listening to the carry-ins on with Bashir and that panorama?
Don't read into it. The Sun put it out, Wendy. The Sun put it out. It's just all just shit, innit? Who cares? She's dead.
Well, it's what? How long
shagged.
ago was it? 1995.
She's shagged. You know what I mean? She got dealt with. She shouldn't have put herself about being part of the royal family.
Yeah,
She
and
knew
the
what she was
brother.
about.
Hang on, the brother
She's
has
honest,
just
like
decided to release. You know, the notes. Yeah.
Oh, is his stately home coming under threat?
Yeah, do you know what?
The National Trust are knocking. Yeah. National Trust are knocking. Fucking hell, because they want to get rid of Winston Churchill. The next thing, Diana. Yeah, that'll put everyone on a good spell. Let's take Diana on. Flip it there. See-through now, innit? See-through.
Yeah,
I love all the aristocrats. If they just be those eccentric aristocrats instead of trying to play us. I don't mind them being eccentric and just being like, I've got loads of money, I've just got to go and shoot and all that. It's all the other bit. It's trying to control us and doing dirty deals here and dirty deals there. That do us over.
Yeah, well, I mean, her brother never impressed me the day of her funeral. I mean, I think he forgot that a month before he turned her away from his from Althorpe, saying he didn't want all the press that came with her. So, you know, his tearful little or whatever address that he made that day didn't quite swing it with me. No.
Yeah.
But that's enough about them lot. Back to the important business of
the Bida
being accused of following the laws of the land. Yeah, because
hey, I was one of the accusers. I said, I'll be honest, Wendy. I said, because you've got to admit you've said it. Because the thing, some of the things you come out with, I'm like, oh, fucking hell, Wendy. Fucking hell, Wendy.
Oh, yeah, I have said deport.
And then the next thing, I have to turn off sometimes. And you said, and I said, she said, go on, I'll report you to the authorities. Because he's come out and gone, oh, I'm illegal and all that. He always comes out with it. That's why I'm saying, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the busy. What's his name? PC fucking Steve or whatever his name is in Speaker's Corner.
Yeah.
Like people are going, oh, Wendy and that, and it's like, hang on, they went and they had murder with the woman that Tommy Robinson was going to come to meet straight away. Close enough that I could say on Jedi's channel, she's got a cracking set of gnashes. Because she did. She's got a belter set of teeth, you know what I mean? She's got a lovely set of teeth. They're big, but she's got a lovely set of teeth. Like,
who?
You're not going to get recognised.
Hattoon, yeah. Hattoon.
Oh.
Yeah. And then they're not going to look into who a fella was, who was then arguing with the Tommy Robinson supporters and singing walla walla la 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 and all that. Like, it's like, you know, like as if you know, like, fucking hell, brought attention onto yourself there, like.
Yeah, well, all I know is if I'd done it, I'd say.
No state is going to want resistance against Tommy Robinson, no matter. They're going to look into it, regardless how small it is or how big it is. There was no of them, like, main Muslims there. They all boycotted it, which was the best thing to do.
Well, because they all
But they went down, they had murder, and so they're logged, so the police have looked into them, and the next thing, it's like, oh, he's on flipping this. There you go. It's basic police fucking procedure. Sound like a busy, but that's basic police procedure. Who's
Wendy,
against the biggest fella there? You'll
Yeah.
look into them. And he's an illegal.
Sorry.
someone in the chat has made a really good point. Why was the phone call recorded in the first place? Who does that? to
Yeah,
their-
you don't.
Who records their family?
Well, no one that I know of.
Yes, indeed.
And Ralph's in Berlin.
Look, one thing I will say, Zubaydah, and I kind of highlighted that in the little edit video that I did where I made Zubaydah look like Zippy, where every time she said, "Where's the £10,000?" or talked about the £10,000, I kind of highlighted it by having money sort of shower down. She really was hung up, and she was extremely upset and frustrated that Hatoun managed to get £10,000 out of that situation.
Yeah.
And I am telling you, that silly little thought went home and cooked up some bullshit scenario where they could start, sieving money from their supporters, from their subscribers. She's been sitting thinking, how is it?
And that's why she's had to come across so humble, maybe, possibly. You know what I mean? Because it's like, apparently it's like Chartel and this Brian Hale, who were like white people who've come and went, and here's loads of money.
Well, yeah, I mean, those guys, God knows. To be honest, I don't know.
But she'll still feel guilty. Do you get me? She'll still have that ounce of guilt.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think Brian is definitely a few screws loose, but
yeah,
it could. And I'm throwing this out there as a conspiracy theory, but it could very well be that Chartel has.
It's all conspiracy, isn't it, Banksy? It's all conspiracy.
Yeah,
it's
no,
all
but what
conspiracy.
like a conspiratorial actions of now this is my crazy theory. You can throw me to the loony bin if you like, but I suspect Zubaydah after that Sunday went and sat and started thinking some way of how can we make money out of being victims the way Hatoun made 10 grand out of being a victim. They came up with this immigration shit. Possibly even had a chat with Chartel, because Chartel foes outrage so spectacularly. I mean, when Zubaydah was slanderously accusing me of pedophilia, Chartel was one of the first to go, "Oh, I'm going to call the police. I can't believe it. Where's my pearls? Let me clutch them. Where's my fainting couch?" And yet, by the way, she was pissed at the fact that she was also labeled a pedophile as well. She was called. Her boyfriend was 14 when she started dating him. So anyway, she herself was today complaining about that very thing that she was accusing me of. But anyway, I think they sat together, and Chartel was gonna, faux outrage, and she would donate money, £500, almost like 3/4 or half the money, so that it will get others to start the ball rolling of making a few quid. Now she doesn't have to donate anything. We don't have any evidence that she donated anything to Zubaydah right now. All she said was, "I'm going to put it in your PayPal." Then she said, "No, I'm going to put it in your bank account."
Brian Hale done both.
And then
Brian Hale do the next one.
Yeah, and Brian, I don't know about Brian. Brian might just be stupid. I'm
so English, so blatant.
But I suspect either they conned both Chartel and Brian, or Chartel is in on it, and whatever, if they can get £1,000 scrounged up together, that's what, Chartel 50/50 or whatever they split it. It's a good chunk of change for Christmas.
Banksy, Chartel and Brian are an item.
Oh, damn.
See, hey, Wendy, I pulled them on it. I pulled them on it on Jedi Show, I said, are you I went, you had an affair with Chartel, didn't you? And he went, no, Chartel who? And all. I don't even, actually, I don't know what he said, but he blanked it anyway, you know what I mean? He never went like, yeah. Is he, yeah?
Yes, definitely.
I hate people who lie, like, blatantly. And then Jedi and that, sort of got onto him and was like, yeah, because they thought of seemed like he believed them. Do you get me?
Wendy, tell him
where. I thought we ain't going into it because I don't know enough. I just know little bits that I've watched you say.
Yeah, what was that, Jupiter?
Tell him what Chartel was claiming to Hoof last night.
Oh yeah, Chantel. I heard a recording earlier this evening where Chantel was saying she was locked away in a refuge because she's gone nuts and she got no money, and then lo and behold, she turns up today. Yeah, little Miss Moneybags, I'm going to give you £500.
Yeah, because I come in, I don't know whether it was on your show or Jupiter's show or whether I just watched it offline, or I don't know whether it was live or whatever, but it was like a call with like Chantel, and like I don't know who she was talking to, but she was crying. She was like, "Oh, I've got to go to the shop. I've got to go to the shop."
Oh,
and,
that
and
was
like, and she was like, I can't speak, and they're like, ring us back. The Wasp, I think it was the Wasp, and like he was online. He must have been that fucking weird. Can I just say to everyone in the chat, stay out of Hangouts. Hangouts is fucking strange as fuck. This is where all the weird shit goes on in Hangouts. If there was no Hangouts and people just come on and spoke, it'd be completely different. Like, the Hangouts, and anyway, they were in a conversation in Hangouts, and there was like 4 men in the conversation, and she come in, she was like, I'm like hiding, and they're like, oh, I need to go to I'm going to go to the shop, and then she got no money,
when she was crying,
like, come on, Chantel, come and speak to me civilly, like, if you're in the chat, come and speak to me, man. Like, what the fuck went on? That's the last thing I heard. Like, I was like, wow, what the fuck's that going on? Like, what's she doing? Has she left the fella and all that? Like.
She says claims she has. Yeah.
And then she's got 500 quid to give away,
I don't believe she gave anything. I know Chantel. She's got
It wouldn't
nothing.
surprise me.
I know fellas who'd love to have it with a fucking big fucking cockney like Brian Earl at Lime Street Station and go away. Like, if he wants it, like, I'm not putting myself up for it. Like, I'm having a lovely life. But I know plenty of fellas who are just angry if Brian Earl just to save Chantel, just leave it alone, lad. Just, what the fuck?
It wouldn't surprise me if it was Brian Hill and Chantel have done this with Sabida, you know.
Well, thank you, Easy.
Not as surprised as me, lad.
Yeah.
Not as surprised as me these days.
But why would Sabida go along with the, okay, I'll give you my email, knowing she isn't going to get any money out of Chantel?
And there was a young Muslim kid was on Jedi's this evening saying he's going to out her for her lies.
Good.
I don't know what his name. I've never heard him before. Didn't catch his name. But he said he's going to out her because they reckon because the mother was speaking in Arabic and Sabida doesn't really understand it, and apparently it wasn't because he was getting deported. She was kind of about her. She didn't want her near him anymore.
Yeah, so Sabida records family conversations. That's nice.
Yeah, apparently. Well, she recorded her
crying.
Crying.
Because someone asked the question before. Sorry, Easy. Someone asked the question before. Who would record that conversation?
Yeah.
And you've just sort of answered it there, haven't you? By saying, obviously, someone with a motive in it. Someone with the motive to record that conversation. So whoever's phone that conversation comes from is surely the answer to the problem, innit? Because whoever would record that conversation would be the person that would like try and use that evidence to push their agenda, surely. Unless, let's just throw the devil's advocate out there, for argument's sake.
And the agenda was the agenda
iPhones,
was to
like, I don't know iPhones and that, but the iPhones just automatically like record your conversation, or is there like a phone that automatically records your conversation and you can just go, oh yeah, da-da-da?
Oh, I don't know.
Because it's the difference between it normally happening and someone pressing record. Do you get me? Physical, the press of the physical record.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Call.
That's it, Bonga.
That's the question, isn't it?
He understood the Arabic and she didn't, so she didn't check it before she put it out there. Yeah.
But she
Do you know
claims. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I was just going to say, someone's writing in the side chat, ask her about Kilburn and Mozart car park and the fact that she was a carpet muncher, right? But that's the second person. Afghan said that she was in a lesbian relationship before on her Facebook page.
Oh.
So it does make you wonder.
Supposedly so. I've heard that a few times. Like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and remember when she first came on the scene, she said her and Waleed were just friends. That would explain why.
Yeah.
And that would explain why she doesn't mind that he had that other girlfriend when she went to Spain. You know, when she went to Spain, she was supposed to have gone with a female friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it might explain a lot of it, and it's all just fake because she knows that if her homosexual relationship was exposed, the Muslim community would not be happy. So,
of course.
Why don't people just be normal? Why don't people just be normal? What's with the facade? Do you get me? You are who you are. No.
But she falls out with everyone, Heathen. I mean, everyone, literally.
No, that's exactly, yeah. It's so much pushing away. Push away. Push everyone away.
But she's always got to be right.
Yeah, there's loads of people going through all this, all over the country. It's weird. It's all this pushing away. It's so much. I don't know whether it's in the schools that the people are going to be so independent, because it's so hard to be so independent. Like if they're building it up in the schools, I don't know what it is. It's like, do you get me? She talks like she's a man sometimes. That's who be like.
Oh, come on, she talks ridiculous.
It affects loads.
Heathen, she talks like a little hood rat. Yeah. You can just see her scurrying around the streets, can't you? You know, from house to house, gossiping like a little hood rat.
But there's always a chance, Wendy. There's always, like, I'll always say it with a lot of people, there's always a fucking chance to fucking get to them. Like, but I'll be honest, like, I've only been on this thing for like 18 months, 2 years, something like that maybe, and I wouldn't know how to get to it. Do you get me? Just say, just calm down. You're here. Just calm down. Like, you just got to get on with things. Like, do you know what I mean?
No, but she's not like that, Heathen. That's the way you are, love. But she's not like that. She's not happy if she isn't causing drama.
I'd expand as well, but I've had a baby. But I'd expand on that, like, but I've had a baby. You know, like, it's just like chill, just like, you know, chill your beans, like.
Yeah, but she likes
so
drama.
Well, exactly, yeah, exactly. Just chill, and everyone will get along. People will get along. Look at the people who are flipping giving them money. Feel like Shark and Brian Hill, whatever you're going to say about them, it's exactly what you fight against, isn't it? Like white people, you know, like so. Like it's always going to be the white people who come to her aid anyway, probably mainly.
Oh Christ, she'd never say that. You know what I mean?
That way, like well, based on something like. Whenever else has it happened, like?
Well, I think she should.
Like, I've spoke to her a few times and just said, just chill your beans, like, just speak to people normal.
She's never going to.
Like, innit? It's weird.
She's not going to, and all she was after, she should hang her head in shame. She was after people's money. And
no, do you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's the Islamic. All I can say, I can't put it down to it. I've wrecked my brain. It's just Islamic. It's an Islamic fucking love.
I just feel
You know,
sorry for
that
Rollins'
raw
mum.
just yeah, and I'm gonna save you. And it's like, listen, you're not like a new wave of like Muslim angelical. You know what I mean? Like, do you know, like the evangelicals or whatever they are? Like they're like a little bit like New Age.
I feel
You know what I
sorry
mean?
for Wiley's mum.
She's trying to like
Press.
brand herself as nothing.
Look, she represents Muslim people. She's not humble. She's not kind.
No, but she's been fed online, hasn't she? She's been fed online. Fed online, lad. And that back chat again, the Hangouts back chat, it's weird. It's weird. I bet that's got lots of blame for it. I bet you.
Well, there's too much of it goes on, I think.
Yeah, but people must stand a bit more. Everyone goes, oh, stand with me chest. Stand with your chest then. No back chat. No flipping hangouts. You know, just come on this and just get your opinions out there and just say it how it is. Not just in the back chat in the hangouts or just posting little videos that you spent like 4 hours of your day on just to put like a picture of Raj on a pigeon. You know what I mean? Just come on here and just say, hey, Raj looks like a pigeon, and then get off. You know what I mean? Have a bit of fucking balls. All these people who just, you know, these are all the ones who stare at, like, we're the ones who sort of talk about it, but we have to argue about it for no reason, because a lot of the time it's other people who are in the chat just staring it all up. So I ask more people to come on and talk, like, and I'll shut up now for about half an hour.
Yeah, but she loves drama. She's only happy when she's causing drama. And today she saw a way of getting money also. So that, you know, that was two of her dreams come true. Unfortunately.
Well, yeah. Got to. I'd be made up with $1,000 if someone just like PayPal me $1,000 tonight. I'd be like, boom, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I'd probably call in sick tomorrow. Defo. Just be like, not coming in tomorrow. You're like, got a dodgy curry last night.
Well, I'm thinking of setting up a GoFundMe tomorrow to take her as court for slander.
Yeah.
If she does an impression of you, Jupiter, I'll give you a $5. I love the way, like, do you know when you trigger her, right? Do you know when you trigger her and she comes back and she goes, like fucking Peggy Mitchell. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. Yeah. I love it because I know she done it to her too, and I was laughing because I thought all she was doing was like an impression of you. Because she hates you that much. She was doing an impression of you. It was hilarious. I was laughing my head off.
She's an embarrassment. She really
How
is an
did she
embarrassment.
get that figure up for a solicitor? Now, firstly, they don't give them a price right away. They get a bill afterwards, don't they?
Someone else said that, Roger.
And secondly, if he was taken away, he would have been in detention centre, which you wouldn't need a lawyer right away anyway, because it takes ages to go to court anyway.
Yeah.
It would probably take a year for him to go to court. So if anybody's funding her, that they are nuts. You know, people gave me stick for giving real money, but they would be nuts to do this. Even I can see what's happening here.
Adam said, I'm setting up a GoFundMe. I need 2 cameras, some peanut butter and a dustbin. Oh, and a dozen rats. Yeah. I think that was like you said earlier, that was the highlight of the year until Zubeda pulled this one. Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Eve a little bitch, I think. Quite suits her. I still say that Ralph's playing a part in this somewhere.
Oh my God, Stephen, I just saw your face and you're nothing like I imagined. Just for 2
Yeah.
seconds. Yeah.
You're a good looking chap, heathen.
Yeah, I'm nothing like I imagined.
Oh, thank you.
Heathen, we're
Oh,
talking
but you
about.
said-
Wendy, turn the playback off if you can, please, for me job.
Oh, okay, no.
For me job, please. Though.
Hi, Wendy.
I'm not asked.
Hi.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you on flipping. You know what I mean?
Hi, Easy.
On,
Hi.
Hiya, mate.
on camera.
Yeah, I've got a video to show you, Wendy and Jupiter. If you're happy for me to play it.
Yeah, go on.
Would you like to know who?
By the way, I haven't had a shave or a flipping haircut in 9 weeks.
Well, you're a good looking chap. There you
Wendy,
go.
you know this issue you've had with the fake cloning of mods and stuff on your channel.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what's been going on and who's behind it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I've got a little video to show you, courtesy of our friend Busker and a friend of his.
Oh.
You're gonna like.
Even your kettle's whistling.
Did Banksy just drop out by mistake?
Let me get the screen.
I don't know. I think so. Yeah.
Wendy, did you do you know how to turn the playback off? Did you turn it
No, I'm
off?
trying to figure it out.
Hang on, look, Wendy. When you go on the YouTube, you know you got that settings thing on in the corner of the square of the page of the YouTube thing, where it's got the captions and everything.
Let me know when you can see the screen, Wendy, and you've got it showing, and I'll get it playing.
What have I got to go into YouTube Studio? Easy.
No. You know, you just got your main thing. You got that sort of like that little wheel in the corner where you could hit subtitles and that.
Little wheel.
Oh yeah, I'll show you. Hang on.
Little fucking wheel. What are you on about? Little
Not
wheel.
a wheel. Not, you know, it's a little button thing. Hang on.
A cog, you mean?
Yeah, the cog.
Little wheel.
Hang on.
A cog.
Look, hang on. Here we go.
Louise just went back to look and couldn't find him.
Good.
It was literally 1 second. I mean, literally
millisecond. Yeah.
Yeah.
Panicking like, I'm not asked if anyone sees it. It's just work. Like,
you know that symbol, like you know, like in StreamYard, you've got that
too upset
symbol for the cam and mic.
If you can do it, Wendy, please do it. Like, well,
Yeah, I'm trying to, heathen. So what you saying, Easy?
Yeah, you know, like the symbol
What
on
I mean, but I'm
StreamYard,
not-
you've got the cam and mic. That symbol there.
Yeah.
Well, there's a symbol on there on the front of the page on YouTube, isn't there?
We got the cam, then you got like 4 dots, YouTube apps, and then the
Yeah, where you can make your picture bigger, innit? Yeah.
right.
Right. Yeah. Now playback speed. You hit that little cog wheel and it says playback speed.
I'm with you. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you.
I can have a look. Couldn't see it either.
Playback speed. So does that mean it'll stop it from playing back?
If you hit that, I think if you hit, it's got normal, but if you go really to the slowest one, which is 0.25.
Right.
I'm in my PJs as well.
I thought you said that your
You
shelf.
know, in my PJs. Hey, and you know what? I've been studying and I was like that flipping frustrated. I even pulled me fucking cacks up to me fucking like tits. You know what I mean? Bro, if they get it, fucking hell, I'm fucking dead. I'm studying like that fuming, like pulling me fucking cacks up to me tits. And then the next thing.
Sorry,
No, I've done it. I've done it now, heathen. So you don't have to worry. I've done it.
Can you see the
It's
screen?
right, Wendo. It's right. Nice one, Wendy.
All right, darling. Right.
You get it.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Let me know when you're ready and I'll press play.
Yeah. Press play. Yeah.
Just all be quiet and watch this.
Everybody. So for a while, the last few streams, Wendy Wu too has obviously had a issue with a rogue mod blocking everybody. But the thing is, they're not too clever because the people they're blocking are mainly Busker mods or people that are affiliated with Busker. So that helps to narrow the list down a bit. I just want to do this to explain what's going on. So you see Wendy Wu is streaming. You click on there.
If you get immigration knocked and you're in serious trouble,
Okay.
you don't think, oh, right, I must make a YouTube stream about it.
Somebody
Yeah.
I have blocked
Well, look,
in my
let's
block
be honest.
list
Since you've come to this country,
is
he's
now
acted like a dickhead
in
completely.
the background.
He has. He's gone on camera. He's had
one of the original
altercations with
moderators.
people in the park.
Still playing sea beggars.
All kinds of stories,
Okay.
all kinds of
The
drama.
question is,
He's just acted like a complete
Jason,
moron.
it's got a really bad
you
echo.
Then
deserve to know if she's
what
got
does he
somebody
expect?
on.
Mindy!
Right, the reason for that is because she's trying to show how she goes into your stream
Right.
and gets a pop-up saying someone that you've blocked is a moderator here.
Oh, okay.
But what you're listening to
Oh.
is she's playing what happens when she goes into your stream, so you're hearing the stream back. But ignore that. Just look at what I'm showing you on the screen. That
Okay, love.
she's she's found that someone that she's blocked is a moderator on your channel. But it makes more sense in a minute, okay? But try to ignore your voices and Jupiter's voice. And
I hate it. It sent you something, Wendy, I think, in the chat.
I'm going to press play again. It is a bit confusing hearing all the voices, but
Yeah.
try to listen to her voice and not the other ones, if you can.
Right.
Actually kept his head down, hasn't he?
Background, you know? So let's go and have a look at my block list, shall we? So as you can see, just to reiterate, go back in.
Oh.
Oh, look.
And I don't know what kind of immigration case you're going to fight with £1,500, but you know,
Right.
must be.
Okay, there's a simple way of resolving this. Go to people and sharing, 7 blocked users. Right. Do you know what? Steve. I'm going to try Steve. This is a process of logical deduction, doesn't it?
He's always blocked.
Steve. And we all know who Steve's quite friendly with, don't we? Let me unblock Steve. Okay? Go back to Wendy's stream. Now, it's quite self-explanatory. But if it isn't Steve that's the clone mod, I won't be getting that I'll be getting the message again, won't I? Okay? Let's click on Wendy, shall we? Oh, fancy that. Fancy that, everybody. Someone that you blocked as a moderator on this channel is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, the cloner is Steve. Just be very wary of Steve and his associates. Thank you very much.
Oh,
So there you go.
I made him a mod on my channel.
You've made them a mod on your channel, Easy.
But he's always been all right with me, though. He's
There you
been
go,
really
Jupiter.
okay, hasn't he, Jupiter? He's always pleasant. He's always been really good.
So the
No, I
minute,
don't trust him as far as I could throw
so
him.
the minute she unblocked Steve and went back to your channel, Wendy, all
Yeah.
of a sudden, there wasn't a moderator that was blocked on there. Yeah.
How does that work then? How does that?
Well, if you block somebody,
Yeah.
you can't see each other. But if you go onto a channel where they're a moderator, then you can see them and they can see you because they're a moderator that overrides your blocking of them.
Mm.
Busker wants the link.
And that's why you get the message saying a person you've blocked is a moderator on this channel. So all she had to do is go into her blocked list and try each of the 7 people to find the one that she could take off.
Was
of it.
blocked. Yeah.
Then no longer see the message saying the person you've blocked is a moderator on this channel. And she found out it was Steve.
Ah.
Go.
What's that? Low IQ? Or us? Jen Wallace has done a heathen. What do you mean? We all know what Jen Wallace looks like anyway. I've seen her before.
Yeah. Anyway, you can't. Heathen's good looking chap. Nothing to worry about there.
Go ahead.
Hi, Busker.
Hi, yeah, that was my moderator who came on the other night when we had the conversation with Moon Puka. She did the investigating on that because Steve and those other individuals are in a group that go around trolling people. And they beg for blue spanners because it makes them feel powerful. If they get a blue spanner, well, Danny, somehow he's tricked his wife into getting a blue spanner from Wendy.
Oh.
And he was attacking my mods on your chat. They were the ones being timed out and blocked more than anyone.
Well, I didn't give him a blue spanner.
I think you.
No, yeah, Busker, you're on about my station. I gave you one.
No, he's the one doing the. He's the own mod doing it, Steve.
I gave him. Yeah, but I gave him.
What he must have done when we had to come on this channel rather than a main channel. He's brought himself in with a different name. And
yes.
I see.
He changed his name. He was blocked on
other than Steve,
and the old name. But it still stayed. The block stayed the same. He changed his name, but the block was still there.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's coming as someone other than Steve, and then been given a blue spanner.
Yeah, as someone else.
He's either a commander as who was that? Who are your mods? Is it Snoopy or Athena? Someone like that. He's pretended to be them. He just changed his name to their name.
Wasn't there an A last night?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they were all getting cloned. I don't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, I sent it to I sent that clip over to Jake.
Yeah, it was a good clip. Interesting. Yeah.
At least we know who it is now. He won't show up for a while.
Well, they must spend endless amount of time.
They're
Why?
obsessed. They're obsessed with getting YouTubers on their side to get a blue banner. They're just obsessed with it. And I realised what these people were about, and I removed every single one of them. Everyone
So
you saw.
what do you make of the latest, Busker? You've seen the latest scam going round?
What's that?
Zubida reckons that me and Wendy reported Waleed and she needs a GoFundMe to stop him getting out the country.
Yeah, I watched your live stream earlier.
They're fucking nuts, aren't they?
So, yeah, we've had a little break, so we listen to a little bit more.
Last, like half an hour ago, immigration turned up to his mum's house saying that where is Waleed? He's got a picture of Waleed and that he needs to attend court in 6 weeks. Why, we don't know. So we're trying to get a solicitor in order to sort out the situation. Brian, are you there, mate?
I am, Mrs. Breeder.
What are you saying, Brian?
Yes, welcome.
Alaikum salam, brother.
Yeah, I just heard.
And she was playing that stupid mum bit again.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, fam. He's on.
It's mad. I just heard now. I was thinking something because I haven't heard from him. I thought, like, what's going on? Allah curse all them Satan.
Stop saying about these fucking devils, fam.
Allah Azza wa Jalla curse all them Satan worshippers.
These devils, fam.
They won't be successful in this dunya or the akhirah.
Yo,
Yeah, just stop it there for me, please.
shut up. Didn't get your email, love. Let me check it again. Stick it in a bit.
I just want to reiterate, may their own God curse them for being liars. May their own God curse the liars. I say yes, I respect that man. I respect that man for saying that. May their own God curse the liars. Because I know I'm clear. So,
Yeah.
You go and be cursed, Zubida, you lying little bitch.
Exactly.
My email, yeah? I don't know, stick it back in there again. Because I've just emailed you. Give me one in back.
Is he not answering his phone or anything?
No, bro, I don't know where he's at. This is what I'm saying, bro. I'm gonna have to hit the roads afterwards and find out what's going on, fam.
When did this happen?
Fucking devils, bro. Today, bro, his mom, like, when did I get the email? When did I get the voice note, fam?
I understand
Let me call his brother. Everyone be silent. Everyone be silent. Everyone be silent. Everyone be silent. Let me speak to his brother. Everyone be silent. Everyone be silent.
Let me mute up. Sorry.
Yo, Mohammed.
Yeah?
Yeah, what's up?
Come here.
What she's done there, when she's talking to whoever that is, Mohammed, I think, she put herself on mute. Strange. There you go.
I don't right. Harmful.
Oh.
People said sometimes.
Tenses. Pretending that immigration.
I'm so sorry for what's going on, and tell her to stay calm.
That's not your fault. That's not your fault.
Tell your mom to stay calm and that we're gonna sort this out and we're gonna, help her out, okay?
Inshallah.
Alright, brother, take care.
Oh, yeah.
So there you have it, guys. There you have these racist people, yeah? And this little tramp, the Morsi, yeah? When I come around here talking about, oh, his mum cussed you, but we don't even, like Mohammed said, yeah? Can't even speak Arabic, so be quiet. I'm sending it to you right now. Chart out as we speak. Sorry, I'm doing 500 things at a time. Like, this is stressful.
I'll give you my PayPal.
This is a test from the Almighty, Like, for me, I can't imagine how Walid is feeling right now. I can't imagine how he's feeling. I can't imagine how he's feeling. These devils. Hasbi Allah ni'mal wakil. Hasbi Allah ni'mal wakil. Hasbi Allah ni'mal wakil. They want to break up people's lives. They want to break up people's families. For what? For some online stuff. You old hands. I'm going to expose you every single day, bro. Every single day you're going to get exposed. Every single day you're going to get exposed. Every day I won't stop till I publicly raise awareness against you racist bigots who want to go around calling people the N-word. Brian, are you there, mate? Sorry, Brian, are you there?
Stop them, bro.
Yeah.
Zubida, if you're listening, and I very much suspect that you are sitting in the shadows listening, you are seriously mentally ill because you are the one that called immigration on your own partner when you fucked off to Spain. We know this because there's a testimony from Maku, who was at the park when it happened. And we know what Walid said to Maku straight afterwards. You called immigration on him yourself. You also threatened to call immigration on him when you thought he was hacking your phone. Remember? And you said he was hacking your phone and showing the footage of you when you was over in Spain. When you said that you were going to get him back and you were going to pay him back and everything else. So you've caused this mess, Zubida, and now you're asking the white community to bail you out because it's only the white community giving you any funds. You're a fucking disgrace. You are the racist. No one else. You.
I don't think she asked the white community. I think it was just the white community that fucking helped her out, innit? Not to go against you, like, you know what I mean?
No, she asked everybody.
She's gonna be like, respect commands respect. This is something that she mustn't have never got. She must never have got this respect from anyone in her life or something. I don't know, but she must never have got this respect from anyone in her life. So she's gonna have to wake up and see that not everyone's fucking against it. It's a fucking Islam.
Well, she's got to wake up and understand that we all don't have to like Islam. And if you are illegal in this country,
and you know what?
It's not
That's all
the
it is,
person that
Wendy.
reports you that's wrong.
Do you know what my analysis of the whole thing? A lot of the thing is between like Tommy Robinson fans and Islamic fans and in the middles. A lot of it is to do with the fact that when you break it down and they take it into like religion, and they say like, oh, the Catholics, and they say the Protestants, and they say, oh, the Catholic priests done this. Yeah, there's someone who takes responsibility for that.
That's
and
right.
And then does something about it. And then 9 times out of 10, I think nowadays, especially nowadays, I don't know too far back, but nowadays anyway, they do like the priests will do their investigation, and then there'll be an independent investigation also, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think the thing with Islam is that there doesn't seem to be that. It doesn't seem to be held accountable to England and the Crown.
No.
Like,
they're accountable to the imam.
Exactly. And yeah, but it needs to be also respected. The Crown is.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? They hate the Queen, heathen.
No.
Don't you think it's
They hate the Crown and they hate the Queen.
Do you think it's weird she's done this after Naz got hurt in the street? Now, I really suspect about that as well.
Yeah, well, Jupiter's always said he fell off his bike.
Yeah.
So, there's him making... Yeah. There's him making claims, her making claims, putting up GoFundMe things that apparently are not, don't work. So she'd rather use PayPal. It's all very, very odd, very strange. And then along comes Brian Hurl just to help the party out.
But I think there's a lot more people involved.
Sorry. So that we can try and get Waleed as solicitor, guys. By the way, if we reach the target, then I will end it. But that's all we need, man. I just need to get him a solicitor and pay for the solicitor. What, 10 grand?
That 500 quid that's coming in from the lovely white lady will probably help. I have a question. Is that all right? Big fan, especially to Rita. I'll give you my email online. I don't care. I'll give you a long point out here. Let's promise. All right. Before you all just get your hands in your pockets to give us money to this lovely lady, can I just ask one question, Zubida? What is Waleed's official immigration status? Is he in the UK legally or not?
Yes, he's got 5 years to remain.
So hold on. With that in mind, and with the consideration of due process, essentially what this is a bit of harassment from immigration. They got just deport him tomorrow.
We don't know what the allegations are. We don't know what they've said.
Sure. Whatever they've said. Excuse me, mate. Hold on, Brian, chill. Let's assume that they've said the absolute worst. Let's assume that they've said that Waleed is running some sort of shady grooming gang right in the middle of Speaker's Corner. It doesn't matter. Their allegations will be investigated. Due process will be explored, and whether or not his status is legal in the UK, he'll be deported as such. He's not just going to be random. We don't live in this authoritarian world where they're going to kick you out of the
I've dealt with immigration. I've had 2 friends being put into immigration for things like this. Listen, the fact that they're looking for him, this is what's going to happen, yeah? He's been reported under some sort of major allegation, yeah, for them to look for him. What they're going to do is if they get hold of him...
Do you not think it's fair to tell us? You need to tell us what the allegation is.
Sorry, can I? No, I can't. Zubida, if you don't mind, has this ever happened before to Waleed? Sorry? I'm cutting out. Has this ever happened to Waleed before, my love? No. When he first I'm going to go with it that it was Wendy with all her bollocks last week she put on her stream about the face and this and that.
Chantel, mate, well, I'm not saying it's not Wendy. I'm not saying it isn't these people. I'm not saying that their motivation for reporting him isn't hideous Islamophobic. Like, listen, I'm far right, and I think that what's happened here, if they have reported him on a personal, is just a really, really low move, right? However, we should take into consideration things like what you just said. Has he got previous? Is he here legally? 5 years to remain on what? On like you're not discussing any of it. You're acting like he's just a victim. Oh, he came here illegally. Knew him.
Yeah, no,
Because
that's what
everyone who's giving you money, well, it might be to some of the people who are with their hands in their pockets ready to give you money. Yeah, okay.
Can I finish, please? Can I finish, please? There's a video of Walid explaining how he came to this country. Yes, he did come here illegally because that's what happens when you're fleeing as a political prisoner. But once he got to this country, his mother and brother were already here. So that's what gave him leave to remain. Leave to remain. That's it. But obviously,
Can I just say something to Vida? The Home Office now runs out of Croydon. Yeah, that's what it runs out of the immigration situation. It runs out of Croydon. It doesn't run out of the City of London anymore. Yeah, I know it pretty well. And this is when I fell out with Jupiter and Wendy because they put it right on me and I put it back on them. Yeah, I know the law with immigration. So I really do, yeah. And the guy's fleeing in political reasons or just say...
He's had to flee from Egypt, as a political prisoner, okay? If he gets sent back to Egypt, he's going to die. I'm being deadly serious. I'm not lying. He will get killed. Okay? That's just
to remain for 5 years, it will then have to become under what they call the UK citizen prison test and become a UK citizen. He will have to do that, yeah. They will look into his background. Someone has grasped him up.
I just want to prove the thing,
Someone has grasped him up.
I want to prove the correct thing. Yeah, Jupiter affiliated here says, just wait 8 weeks, keep on chatting. Yeah, this is on my live stream, and I've got the screenshot. Just wait 8 weeks. Now, obviously, the people that came said he's got to wait 6 weeks. Previously, they had a live stream. Wendy was saying they've said it from their own mouth. We've reported him, and he has to wait 6 weeks. Jupiter is saying 8 weeks.
Wow.
Either way, immigration has turned up. So we get a couple of threats saying immigration are looking for a leave.
They'll act upon that. Can I ask another question? Can I say one thing, Jupiter? Jupiter, I've had posters sent to my wife today at my disabled children's school and my church. I'm not a theologist. I'm not into any type of, I'm not Christian, I'm not Muslim, I am an atheist. Yeah, this is what they do. They have sent stuff and posters to my church, to my wife, to my children to say school today. Some people know this. They are despicable.
They're nasty people. This is how far they will go. They're nasty people. They're nasty people.
Okay. Plisco sent the posters. It was nothing to do with me, nothing to do with Jupiter. Brian Hurl goes around making his own enemies and then likes to play the victim. Simple as that. And if Sabida wants to get herself wrapped up with him, that's up to her.
I get the blame for everything round here.
Yeah, Plisco did it, not me or you. No.
Exactly. I'm such a big gangster that I'm responsible for fucking everything. Everyone gets insulted, it's Jupiter's fault. She's telling them what to do. She's telling them what to say. And now I'm supposed to be posting fucking stuff to people.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell Brian he did it. So Brian,
You nasty bastard.
there's no like that. Just go up. He told Brian himself. He told Brian what he did.
Heaven's got his kettle going again.
It's the washing machine. It's the washing machine.
Oh, is it? I thought it was a kettle.
Even
No,
have
it's
you
washing
subscribed to my
machine.
second channel? Because you'll be a good paladin later tonight. Oh, he's gone off mic.
Who?
Me, lad, yeah. Go ahead. Easy, what's your channel, lad?
Open debate channel 2. If you want to come on late at night, after Wendy's after show.
Possibly, lad. Yeah. See.
Right, let's get on with this then.
Can I interrupt? I know what told me today, Brian. I'm going to the police. What Zubida's just said and showed me that message. Hang on. I am now going to the police with the recording I've got of when the two of them actually called me a paedophile for what I did with younger children. I've held off. This has gone too far now, okay? Too far with what I saw today with him, you, everything else. When I said to people, the internet gets taken into the real world, they've overstepped their mark now.
There's a bit of this seems like this guy, whoever his name's Waleed, this thing, they've grasped him up. That seems to me the case. Yeah, they obviously put it on him. Disgusting.
No, they've been doing this for a long time, Brian. Yeah, both of them. They've.
Her husband Hector hasn't even taken the British UK citizen test. I can tell you for a fact. I put this on her 6 weeks ago. Yeah, he hasn't taken the UK British citizen test. And that is why they sent out like a massive trolling campaign against me.
You see, Dupes, right? If you wanted to, you could take legal action against him and his allegations about your husband constantly.
Yeah, it's weird. He's so obsessed with Hector as well. But I keep telling them, if that's what they really believe, please report him. Because if they raid my house, I'll get a payout where they've fucking done it wrong. Hector's legal. I've got no worries at all.
Exactly, love.
Madness. Absolute madness.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. You don't think about it, you don't think about it.
This is the Tommy camp. Yeah, this is the Tommy camp.
She's deflated Tommy a couple of days ago, didn't she? She's actually got against him now suddenly because she threatened me sending Tommy Robinson to my house. As you know, I disagreed with you before.
Yeah.
Who sent Tommy Robinson? I've never said that I'm going to send Tommy
Not
Robinson.
you. He's talking about me.
Oh, did you threaten him? Did you say that to him?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I remember that. He told me that.
Well, you do look the same. You do look the same.
I said to him, well, he
we all
wouldn't
look
shut
the
up.
same.
Yeah, I said, shut up. I said, or I'll send Tommy to your house.
What, serious? Oh, what a knobhead.
Oh, God. Just like I told Ashley P, I think. You know, he said to me he was going to send half of the United States Army to my house along with tanks. you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
I came on your channel 2 weeks ago just for a brief time. I got slated by them just for coming on your channel.
Both process, mate. This is a combo. Speeder, once again, that was my fault what came to your channel because I said you're a nice girl, you're honest, even though they problems you don't give me time. And got accused of shooting you.
Is that Esau?
On there.
Huh?
All right, guys, look.
Yeah.
Esau, I emailed you today. He knows because I trust him. What was that? The stuff I was done today.
No, Esau came onto the Wasp channel, and Esau was saying to me, did you or did you not say on your stream that you would get Waleed deported? Well, I can say a lot of things. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. You know what I mean? I mean, please, can someone tell me how many times they've heard me say, you know, somebody should get deported?
Well, if you know they're illegal, they should be deported, really.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing wrong with saying that. But to actually go to do it, I mean, is another thing. But
exactly.
I just can't believe that he actually thought when you said, and he wouldn't want Tommy going to his house after all the fucking shit he said over on Jedi's about Tommy.
No.
And why would he be worried about Tommy Robinson if he was Tommy Robinson's security, like he reckons?
Oh, because he'd been saying things about Tommy, you know, saying that he was saying some rubbish about Tommy, and I got sick of hearing it. So I just said, shut up, or I'll send him to your door, and it sent him off on one.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I just said, sure. I just said, sure.
God, I wonder why I haven't watched the telly for the last 6 months. Christ.
Belduendo.
You get real life stories on it, don't you?
You know, why does he believe it when I say, like Heathen, if I was to say to you, oh, shut up, Heathen, or I'm going to send Tommy to your house, you just laugh at me. You go, yeah, all right, then.
Go on.
Well, because he knows he's lying about being Tommy's security. If you was Tommy's security, you're not going to be bothered about someone sending Tommy to your door because you would know it ain't going to happen because you're Tommy's security. So
he knows some signs saying I do kung fu or something.
Well, it was because I'm a Tommy Robinson supporter that he claimed that my daughter was in danger. Because I support Tommy, apparently that equates to my daughter being in danger of being radicalized by me.
Ooh.
Yeah. Even though my daughter will say, "Oh, mother, shut up."
Yeah. Like they haven't got their own mind. Like,
Yeah. Shut up, mother. Yeah, I'm watching this. I'm
like we
doing
don't
that.
rebel against our mother and father. Like,
Yeah, exactly. We've all done it.
I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah. So
Put
yeah,
the washing
that's put the washing out. Ethan is funny.
Yeah. Go on, anyway.
Well, in front of the fire. In front of the fire.
Ah, right. Okay. Ah.
Like right now, I don't know how to speak right now. I'm so scared for Waleed and his mum right now, and I just want to let people know that this is clear racism. This is Islamophobia. I've had conversations with both these women, and they have voiced some very racist things against black people, against Arabs, against Muslims. Jupiter mocked Waleed for coming to this country, regardless of what you think about Waleed. When it comes to life and death situations, why would you be the one to put somebody in a predicament where you're going to break up a family? This is where you've crossed. I would never do it to anybody. Yeah?
I'll give you my email. Yeah, my barrister is a doubt. He talks immigration. Any help?
She just said that she'd never do it to anyone, yet she was the one who reported him in the first place when the first time immigration came to the park. She also threatened to report him the second time, right? I don't know whether this is a knock-on effect of that or whether someone else has reported him. But all this about I'm anti-black and everything else, what a load of old bullshit. I don't like some Islamic scriptures. I don't like extreme Islam. I've never denied that, Zubeda. But you like to pretend that it's everybody else because people like you, Zubeda, try to jump on the back of racism to justify your actions when they're actually not valid. And all you do is use the black community. You're the bigger racist, not me. I'm not racist against anyone. Skin colour or where you come from does not bother me. And if you're born here, I see you as British. And yes, I did laugh when Waleed was on Real McGee's talking about fucking sneaking in on the back of the lorry and everything else. When he was living quite legally, well, not legally, but he was living and already recorded in fucking France. There was no need for him to get in the back of a lorry.
Yeah, but you see, everything's not free in France. See,
there was no need for him to come here. He was if he was somebody sensible, right? He would legalise himself and then travel on to England if that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah, the normal way. Yeah.
Instead of that, he wanted to come out of a bullshit story. And I believe that he did come in the back of a lorry, by the way.
So do I.
Bullshit story and trying to fucking pull out the violins when he was going on about it and talking about it. And the way he did it was comical. I'm sorry, but it was, and I did laugh. Yeah, I did laugh, Zubeda.
What's wrong with laughing? What, aren't we allowed to laugh now?
They fucking make me laugh, all of them. And that's why I do laugh.
My children, my heart, I will help you. Yeah, always, Mr. Woolley.
I received there in the back chat, so you might as well send him an email, sir. I'm going to fully donate.
Yeah, I'm waiting for RSZ. Where's Chantal still here? She gone. I emailed Chantal. I mean,
my email, I've got no problem giving it out. It's brianhill@hotmail.co.uk.
I don't know, Stacks. I don't know, family. The guy's on the run, fam. That's what I'm saying.
Alright, you see him. Now, you gave me a link. Now, what's the background story? What's kicking? Bro, they reported him to immigration, bro. That's what I'm saying. They reported him.
Alright. I'm just curious, like, if he's got nothing to hide and he doesn't have anything to worry about, why is he running away?
Shut your mouth, man. Shut your mouth, man.
Hey, tell you what, man. I'm.
Alright, listen, I don't have time for this, I don't want people asking questions because a lot of it is personal, innit? All I'm saying is right now, they're trying to deport Waleed. That's all I can say. The fact that I know immigration, bro. I've had enough friends who have been a part of immigration. The fact that the police or the immigration have turned up at his door. If Waleed was there, right? Let's just say Waleed was at his mum's house when these immigration folks turned up. They would have took him. Yeah, they would have took him. They would have took him. They would have took him.
Yeah.
A detention center.
What do they think the immigration service is there for?
Exactly.
To turn up and just say hello?
Yeah, but all this that he's gone on the run, she don't want to talk about it. She just wants to set up a GoFundMe, though. Is she taking a pic?
Yeah. He was probably sat right next to her, Tubes.
It's madness. Well, he comes online later, doesn't he? Because when I went back over there after being on Jedi's, there he was talking to her.
Oh no, I didn't. I didn't record that.
We don't know. Once they have you, it's hard to get back out. Yeah. So, like I said, if he was put in detention center, he'd have to go to his court case. Depending on what the allegations are, they might not release him, and then they might try to build a case to deport him. Now, these could have said he's an extremist. They could have said all sorts of crazy stuff. People know that Waleed's not an extremist. Yeah. People know Waleed's just a funny guy that makes jokes, that disses people. You know. A lot of people love Waleed. I don't care what anyone says about him. Yeah, Waleed has made majority of people on this online thing laugh. Yeah, that's one thing about Waleed. He's a funny guy. He's got a smile on everyone's faces. You know what I'm saying? And like Speaker's Corner content said, the day that me and Waleed confronted Tommy Robinson, now they've done this. Yeah, now they've done this because we went to Speaker's Corner and we put it on Tommy Robinson to his face. Yeah, these lot have been coming at us. Yeah, this little sket Wendy, fam. You played with the wrong one, fam. You see what I mean, fam? You played with the wrong one, fam. Yeah, you can't deport me. I'm born in this country. You can't do shit to me, cuz. You understand?
I'm not her cuz.
I don't get it, man. All these old men and old women who fucking WhatsApp, like Jupiter Wendy.
Cuz.
Crackhead, you hear me? Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, you're gonna go after what you hear me, like, his mother is a different story, yeah? Like, you shouldn't do that shit. There's some low IQ behavior. Some dirty behavior.
Yeah.
What's going on right now? His mum is crying. His mum is ill. What do people not understand, bro? His mum just suffered a stroke, and you're there making his mum cry. You fucking devils, bro. You fucking devils, fam. I'm telling you, I don't mind catching no case, bro. Yeah, I don't mind. I got nothing to lose, cuz. I got nothing to lose. If I've ever seen his little old thing.
No, she's the devil. She's the devil for using the fact that his mum is ill. If she's ill.
If she's ill?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember him doing a live stream where he was bragging about working illegally and how he was a plasterer and earning loads of money on Mr. Rax's. What's the money? Yeah. How easy it was to work illegally in this country. And now all of a sudden he's meant to be a fucking carer. And by the way, how can he claim carer's allowance if he ain't legal? All of it is lie after lie after lie.
Yeah.
That's legally, then you got. I know you're passionate.
Little skets, bro. Little skets, bro. You better pray you don't catch me in the streets, blood.
Wendy and Kayla are nasty people. They're nasty people.
He recorded the phone call between.
Collects data on people. That's what she does.
Oh, that's
She's a journalist. Wendy's a journalist. Wendy's a journalist.
Wendy's not a journalist. Come on, man.
Yes, brother.
So listen, so what you need to do is, I know emotions are running high and everything, I've been listening in. I know emotions are running high and everything, but you've got to think tactically.
Oh yeah, that's why. Another thing I found odd. Up pops Sid Bash. How long is it since we've seen him?
Yeah. Yeah. But can you imagine far right guy goes on there. All of a sudden, yeah. All of a sudden. All the extreme right are suddenly in bed with Zubida, but Zubida hates the extreme right.
Yes, she can't stand the far right. No.
Yeah. All these silly little videos that the extreme right have been putting out, but all of a sudden Ralph's giving them to Zubida and Zubida's using them. Fuck's sake. Do they think we're stupid, a lot of them? They're all in it together. Nutters. Go on, carry on.
So a couple of things you need to do is you need to have an action plan in place. So you need to there's a few brothers out there that are like experts in the field. Just reach out to them to get advice and come out with a plan of action, right? As opposed to, they will get their time, trust me on this one, right? The time will come for them, but right now is not that time. What you need to do is come out and have things solid in place to help his case, right? Where legal representation. You need funding. You need to have all this in place, and you need to do this in the background. And you need to. Can I give him my barrister's number? He comes out. He's out. Yeah, Middlesex. He deals with immigration. I'm happy to give you his phone number online.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he's good at what he does. Yes or not?
We've got one sister right now, but if anyone's got anything better or whatever, just send them through.
Just mention me, and he will speak to you free of charge for the first conversation. Yeah, but you need legal representation. Forget anything else. You need to get a legal representation plan and then work from there. Because obviously the guy's scared shitless. Right, who's that who's talking? Brian, right? Brian, you mentioned that you've got previous experience in this. Is that right? No, because my first wife is my second wife now is European, and she had to take the British and UK test. Yeah, because you only got to stay here at a certain time. That's when we came out of the EU. And that was a different thing with Muslims. I don't know about Muslims or whatever, because that's not my technology. I just know a little bit about it. Yeah, but my solicitor, Mr. Dale, knows.
You what, love?
So there's the truth coming out. Hurl's first wife had immigration problems and had to get legal aid. And he's basing all his knowledge on that. But he just said that his wife came through the EU. Hector didn't come through the EU. He came direct from Africa, legally.
Legally, yeah.
And he's legal here. This is what the Hurl doesn't understand. He doesn't understand the process because he's judging everything on that. Wow. Now we know the reason why he thinks he's a fucking immigration lawyer.
Yeah.
A lot of immigration, and I know it comes out of Croydon. That's where the Home Office is now. All right. If any way I can help, I'll happily give you his phone number now online, and you can speak to him and mention my name and say.
Hang on, I didn't know the Home Office was in Croydon.
Yeah, there's a place in Croydon.
A place, but is it the actual Home Office?
It's called Southern House. It's like a refugee place. It's a great...
there's also one in London.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Yeah.
The processing centre that they get taken to from Dover on the coast. They get taken to Croydon.
Yeah, I've seen footage of that place.
Must be frightened shitless. Yeah, okay, nice. So the best thing to do is get 2 to 3 people that have experience in the field, and get as much advice as you can. You need an immigration solicitor that deals with immigration. That's what you need. You'd be not a normal solicitor, you need an immigration solicitor that deals with that, because as Zubina said, they'd have got him today, they'd have took him and put him in detention. Who is it that was, I don't know what the situation is, but Safaz may know, but there was, in the whole Uncle Jamal thing, we were talking to 2 brothers that were specialised in that.
Boring. Move on.
The Egyptian Revolution or the Civil War, he was arrested by Egyptian police, and they assaulted his little brother, and then he had to go on the run, and it took about 6 months to get here. Because if people know, the police system in Egypt is very bad. They kill people. The Egyptian police, this is passionate. Like the Egyptian police. I don't know nothing about that, mate. Honestly, right now, they're under Sisi. Yeah, so Sisi is like a dictator. So Sisi has got I think Egypt has got one of the highest rates of political prisoners as we speak. Okay, so that's how bad it is, and obviously. This is what these people are trying to send him back to. And like I said, his father died when he was a young man. So he's grown up with his mother. Yeah. And his mother is here. His 2 brothers are here. Yeah. So he has all his family here. His mother is ill. She cannot work. Yeah?
Why is he illegal then? Why didn't he have to cross illegal then?
Exactly.
Why didn't he have to cross illegal? Why couldn't he just fly over, meet his family?
To look after his mom and all these things.
Because he's something else.
I totally understand.
Something else. She knows he's something else.
Yeah.
It's just scumbags that do this. Scumbags.
Scumbags. Scumbags.
Yeah. Anyway, Zavita, you got to be very, very careful what you say now. Because you don't know what the situation, right? So, number one, be very careful what you say. Number two, get legal representation. It's my only advice. Yeah, so find out. I'm sure there's going to be someone that specialises in that field. I know for a fact there will be, right? There's someone. And third of all, there's loads of people that are offering to help. Even on the chat I saw earlier, I think Lara said he was going to happy to help out as well. So reach out to these people and get as much.
100%. 100%. I mean, like I said, with legal aid, I spoke to a solicitor, and legal aid they told me legal aid is very limited as to what they can do.
You struggle to get it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking for the GoFundMe to get a proper solicitor that can do a proper case to help him. I mean, I don't know what the next move is now. You know, Waleed is out there.
The next move to be, only in my opinion, just don't take it as you need to, is to get legal representation first thing in the morning. Yeah, if you've got a contact number, get him legal representation. Yeah,
Right,
the
stop it a
immigration
minute,
legal
Wembley.
representation. That's my only advice.
Right, I don't know about you lot, but I'm beginning to suspect that Waleed's done a lot more in his yeah. We can hear you, even.
Groomer?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, no, I'm just saying, groomer. He's a fucking groomer, isn't he?
Oh, you're saying
Yeah.
he's a groomer, not I can hear you. All right.
Little fucking weirdo, little weirdo.
He's definitely done something because, why didn't if his family are already here legally, why didn't he try the legal route in? They could have brought him in. He's had to come through illegally because he's committed an offence and would have got stopped at the fucking airport. That's what that is.
Definitely.
I'm talking about Hale.
Oh, Brian Hale, yeah, he's a groomer. Yeah,
he's a groomer. Yeah, we'll look after you.
I have warned Sabida, but she won't listen. So let her get entangled with him. Let her. It's up to her. You can only warn people of what you know.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't want to listen.
Wendy, does he just see it as PR? Do you get me?
Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah, exactly. This is what he's seen. What you calling about, weren't he? That Brian kid.
Oh, Brian Harvey.
Stay now.
Yeah,
stay
shut up. Yeah, Brian Harvey. Shut up, heathen.
No. Him.
You used to do that before.
He got him.
Sod.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was a bit for him until I seen him a little bit and I was like, oh, bit unhinged, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he came on here, heathen. There's no problem with me and Brian Harvey anymore.
Good.
And that's
Brian Hale.
No, yeah, that's between me and Brian Harvey.
Strange. I pulled him. I told you, I pulled him and said, "Are you having an affair with Chartel?" After listening to that recording, and he denied it.
They're an item.
Are they? Yeah.
I've got loads of messages from a certain woman, and you can tell by the messages, they're not friend messages, put that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone knows they're shagging.
Yeah. I don't know how much.
Chartel was a max power.
Chartel's screwball. I'm sorry, she just is. Yeah.
I could be giving you the wrong advice, but that's all. I'll happily give you my solicitor's number, who is shit hot. Yeah, who deals with immigration. But that's your call. It's your call. Okay.
I mean, I really appreciate this, guys. Like I said, for me personally, these people are racist as far as I'm concerned, and for me, this is a Islamophobic racist attack towards an immigrant. Waleed hasn't troubled Wendy at all, as far as I'm concerned. Yes, he's had run-ins with Jupiter, but who hasn't? You know, Jupiter is a foul person. It's hard not to have a go at somebody that goes around calling people black bastards, goes around calling people the N-word. These are the same people that talk about they support Tommy Robinson because of the grooming gangs, right? These are two women who have no maternal instincts whatsoever. These are two women who go around bullying young, vulnerable people. These are two women who go around calling females.
Sorry, I just have to laugh.
Zubayda's in no position to say whether anyone's maternal because she doesn't even bring up her own kid, and that's why she's put that in, because she often sort of like tries to self-reflect her own problems onto other people. She projects. When it comes to the black bastard comment, my actual comment was, no wonder my husband calls you black bastards.
Yeah, I remember that very well.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yes, that was said. As for the N-word, I've only ever said it in context, and the only other time has been on that American show where it was a GA ending and not an ER ending. And if they don't understand that, that is not my problem. Thicko.
Well, I'm afraid I'm guilty of a bit more than that, but with context and with provocation.
It makes me laugh. She's more racist than anyone I know, actually, because she tries to portray people actually who have got legitimate concerns about terrorism or grooming gangs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem here.
And the thing that she said about white people, how all white men are paedophiles, how all white men are this, they're scum of the earth, they're this, that, and the other, that, and the other. Nah.
Well, you see, like I was saying over on Wasps, evidence goes both ways, Jupiter. Now she keeps saying,
Christians have been doing it for years. This giving to think that problems will go away. This like
we know.
It goes ancient, to be honest. Like it's like sacrifices to make things to go away. Like, but
but it is what it is, and she's a silly woman. I'm not going to call her a girl because she's not a girl. She's a woman with a big mouth.
Two women who go around calling females slags and whores. Right? These are the same people.
What?
I was speaking to like like one of the women of the parish the other day.
Oh right, okay.
And I'm on very good terms with her. Like, and like I do go to church even as a pagan. I go to church, you know, I'm a pagan and that. Like, and I sit there and I listen to the teachings of their God. Well. And Jesus Christ. I'm more interested in Jesus Christ than
I get
God.
you, love.
Jesus Christ is the person, the person, the stories of him.
What he did, I know what you're saying,
And she was saying like it's just going weird. Like he's changed like mass from like on a Sunday. At like normal time, like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. And he was saying like even like when it goes down, because I said I was talking to him and I said, are we doing the do you know the shoe boxes? Do you remember the shoe boxes? Jews do the shoe boxes because we've always done the shoe boxes.
Shoe boxes.
No, when you do a shoe box and you fill it full of like things, and you find out the village is from and that, like, and like you give like some sweets for Christmas and like, toothbrush, some toothpaste, general things.
Are you
for
Catholic
them
then, heathen? Are you a Catholic?
No, Protestant. Like my family is like, but I'm a heathen. Like I am a heathen. Like.
So you go to a mass?
What?
You said you went.
No, I don't take no mass. I don't take no. I don't take no bread or no wine. Like. No. Like the parish don't know about me. Like they don't like. They're not funny about me. Like, but.
No, I was just thinking about the amount of time you'd have to sit in there.
Oh no, yeah. I get up and walk out. That's half the thing I tell them. You know what I mean? I go, fucking you boring, like, you know, Like you go on and on and on and on and on and on, and it's so regimented every week. And then the next thing, last Christmas, they done a nativity, right? And
Yeah.
the nativity, and it had robots in it.
Oh,
And I got up and walked out, and the vicar come out. Like, I was like, you've got robots in your
They've
fucking
ruined
nativity.
it. Yeah, they've
And like,
ruined it.
you're having a laugh, like, where's your God? Where's your God? Where's your? And he's just weird, the vicar in our place, fucking weird. He spent his girlfriend has another church up the road, so he spends all the time in there. Do you get me? One of those, yeah, exactly. It's fucking gone. Gone.
Dear. Well, let's see.
That go around dishing out the N-word, yeah? So as far as I'm concerned, you know, this is an attack on Waleed because he's an immigrant, because, you know, he's a Muslim. And for me, like I said, they've crossed the line. I know a lot of people will be happy about this and whatever, but for me, I trust my Muslim brothers and sisters and the sincere people, you know. And you know, if people can raise £10,000 for Hartoon to get glasses, then I'm sure people can help out a Muslim man who's potentially going to be separated from his family because of some racist bigots. That's what it comes down to. That's exactly what it comes down to, yeah?
Can I say something? Can I say something to I mean, I've got no theology interest whatsoever. I'm a white guy of 50. Race doesn't bother me, yeah, because I've got mixed race children, Eastern European children. Don't make this a racial issue. Make it just about getting the guy a state, if you know what I mean, yeah? Just make it about getting the guy a state and court appearance, because obviously he's going to be absolutely petrified that he's going to be sent back.
I don't know, yeah. And like I said, he won't get sent back. He won't get sent back straight away. What they'll do is they grab him, they'll put him in a cell for Lord knows how long. I've been to detention centres. They're not a nice place.
That's it. Yeah, she's been to detention centres and not a nice place. Is there anywhere she hasn't been?
God knows. Honestly.
Sorry, I can't take her seriously. I mean,
Simon wants
if
to
they
come
can raise £10,000 for Hartoon, why can't we raise money to keep Waleed in this country? And they're just Islamophobes.
No one wants him here.
Exactly.
You know. See you later, lad. See you later.
Those two witches.
Your beard ruined it for you. Let's be honest. Like, you can't blame Waleed too much. Like, but he got wrapped up in it all and just like, you just fuck off. Lad.
But me and Dukes, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Me and Jupiter, apparently, we did it because he's a Muslim. Because what else? We're Islamophobes. And because we're racist, well, number one, we didn't do it, and number two, nobody mentions anything about race apart from you, Sabida.
What's wrong with being scared of Islam? I'm not.
I'm not scared of it, but I don't like it. I can't stand it.
Cut my head off, I'll smile at you.
Yeah, can't stand it.
You know what I mean? Fucking Ken Bigley, me. You know what I mean? Remember Ken Bigley?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's close to home. It's close to home to a lot of people. That's what Brexit was. Genuinely, that's what Brexit was. It was one of those.
There was a guy who went out for charity, didn't he? He went out to for charity, and look what happened to him. But I mean, Waleed's always telling us how great Egypt is, isn't he? He's always going on about, Egypt this, Egypt that, Egypt the other. Interesting. It's not that great, is it? So I haven't got any time for people who are here illegally. No.
I personally wouldn't go to Egypt. I don't think it is what it is. Like, people who have who've gone, like, I've just come back and have stories of being had off, like not being let out off camels unless you pay them to get off on that.
Well, when you go to Egypt,
the funniest story I've got there is my dad's mate went, and he went in the toilet and there was no light in the toilet. So he was like, So we come back out to the fella who was outside, like, you had to pay like 50p to go to the toilet. And he was like, there's no toilet, no light in the toilet. And he was like, oh yeah, you gotta pay like £1 to get the light bulb, you know, to put into the toilet. So we went, sound, yeah. My dad's mate's a builder, so we went in. and you put the light bulb in, had the piss and that, come back out. And as the fella put out his hand to get the light bulb, he just dropped the light bulb, and the fella was like fuming, and he was like, gone.
Oh,
You've got to do it, haven't you? You know what I mean? Get them at their own game.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. And then my auntie went there, and she went on a camel for a picture, and it was like €25. And then she was sat on the camel, and he went, "Oh yeah, you got to pay €25 to get down." It's like, you're having a laugh. And I was like, no, you got to pay €25 to get down. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Egypt, yeah. It's been made that way. Like, you know what I mean? They pushed them onto tourism, like the whole of the EU. Pushed them tourism.
Well, that's all Egypt, isn't it? It's built. That's all it has. Tourism.
That's how you become a EU country. Tourism. Yeah. That's all. That's all. Like, that's what Liverpool sold its soul to. Tourism. Sold its docks to tourism.
Wendy, while you're there, before I forget, apparently Maz, Oscar's friend Maz, she was blocked by that Steve on all of her accounts. So they're saying, can you check and just unmod anyone unblock anyone that shouldn't have been blocked?
Okay. Can you chat then, Dupes, while I have a look, because it's not easy.
Yeah. So I just think that Zubida, it's a huge scam. I think most people can see that it's a scam. I think that there's several options of what we can pick from what's probably really happened. One is that nothing's happened and he's actually sitting beside her, and it's a complete scam from top to bottom. The second thing is that maybe he does need to upgrade his stay to a proper British passport, and they haven't got the money to do it, and they're panicking, so they want the money for that. And the third one is that maybe he did get in trouble and the police did go round there and his stay is in jeopardy. I don't know. But in that stream, I will say everybody heard her say that he's got a 5-year stay, yet the piece of paper she held up said he was rejected, that he didn't have the right. So which one is true? Again, she's lied again. So there you go. Lie after lie after lie after lie. And some silly bastards have given them, what, £1,500? It's unbelievable what people will do. And you know, and even Chartel, I don't believe that Chartels gave that £500. I believe that was
neither do I. No.
Get other people to put money in. And it's interesting that someone said that Sid Bash always pops up when there's a GoFundMe, and that he put £500 in to start off the Jamal Fund. So I've got a feeling.
True.
Because Chartel was always involved with these Muslims very early on. Do you remember how close she was to Naz before?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
When she went over to convert.
Yeah. So,
Chantal, if you're listening, come on, talk to me. Fucking hell. Tell ya, I'll talk to her. I'll talk to any of you if I fell out with you.
Oh, she gone live again. Apparently, she's gone live again. She's whining now, Wendy. If we want to have a little listen.
She can fucking whine, because she's the one. You know, I was quite happy. Blah blah blah. Then she went live and was Wally. This.
You went live, Chantal?
No, bloody Zubida.
It was a beater.
And then blaming me.
Do you know what? Can I just say something, right? Do you know, I've never witnessed sort of rape. Not, I wouldn't say racism, but pure hatred for a colour.
Ever
since I've come on here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be honest. Because I am who I am. I know who I am. Like I'm all over the place. Like so, just like in real life, I can go around different groups and speak to different people and just be normal. You know what I mean? But the sick thing that goes on online, it's just weird. It's just weird. All this like hatred for like certain races and.
Well, I've never come across it till I come online. So
yeah.
And you must be able to deal with it because you have to deal with the dingle. So.
The dingle, yeah. Yeah.
But no, I never knew such. I don't know. When I first came on these on YouTube, I'd never heard so much hatred towards white people ever.
Yeah.
With
I still to this day, I don't know what crackers means. Crackers.
Cracker.
I've heard it in films.
It's a reference. Yeah, it's a reference to the overseers who used to crack the whip, white overseers.
Oh.
On the plantations.
Yeah.
So when they call us crackers, heathen, that's what they're getting at.
Yeah. Kringle crackers and all that, like yeah. It rings a bit like I've heard it in films and that like as well. But I just don't see what everyone else sees. You know what I mean? Just like let's just get on for the common goal, which is the country, which is the crown. You've got
but the people you're talking to, heathen, they don't like the crown.
No, I understand that, but you've got to play the game to get on.
Oh yeah,
I understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, you never get on the game, innit? You know.
I mean, they take the mick out of me because they know I'm, the Queen especially. She's the only one I have respect for because she represents the crown.
Yeah. Yeah, I respect the Queen, 100%.
The others, well, hey ho. But
even the Queen can be held accountable, but bring some valid evidence. You know what I mean? Like I've heard all the stories. I've heard that she went. Here's the moodiest one. She went to like an orphanage in.
Oh, I know.
In Canada, and there's a human rights offence against her.
Yeah.
That's the moodiest one I've heard. And then I've heard about her like using blood and all that. But, like,
yeah.
If she's a pig, like hopefully, like I hope it's not fucking kids' blood, like. But
so why is she head of the Church of England, and why is she defender of the faith then?
Well, you can argue them, can't you? Because of the fucking Maltese cross and all stuff like that, which is like the Masons and. It goes deep,
Yeah, but it goes nuttier. The further you go, I mean, I've heard them say, "Oh, Britain, Britain still owns America. We literally own America."
Well, I don't think that. I wish we did.
Yeah.
I'm one of them, like I used to when I was in town back in my day, like when I was a bit of a fella and that.
Yeah.
If I ever ran into an American, you'd always run into Americans on fucking 4th of July. Fuck you.
Yeah.
6 months. Just because it took us 6 months to get there doesn't mean that we wouldn't have won the battle. Cheeky
exactly.
All they are is like the worst of England. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just like. And I'll say to any American, he's just like the greed, the worst part of England.
That's what
they just managed to it's like mold. Do you know what I mean? Like they just like mold, and they grew.
We hold the precious position, heathen, of being the only country that ever burnt the White House down.
Oh, I know, belter, and you know what? You know the Scots who burnt it down. They got a full on meal before they done it. He turned around and went to all the cooks and that. Like you do as a meal. And they had a meal, and they sat down, they had a meal, and then they burnt the White House down. Brilliant. Love it.
And it wasn't that, well, it was a long time ago, but it was only like in 18 something. Wasn't, like 500 years ago. Or
It was one of the
anything.
last things because the Scots come down from Canada to do that. That's how precious the
That's
forces
right,
were.
yeah, because there was a
They come down from Canada just to do that, like,
yeah.
the Scots.
And we burnt the White House down. That
Yeah. We had a slap up scram before. It was called, wasn't it called the Black House before the White House?
I think so, love. I don't know, but I just know, all I know is we burnt it down.
My local's called the White House, and it's like the earliest link to London for like train carriages and all
But I
stuff
mean,
like
if
that.
you look at America and some of the names of the town, they're all named after the towns in our country.
Yeah, they are. There's a Liverpool over there and all. I've got loads of family. We've got loads of family stories of like our families getting attacked by the Indians on the wagon trains and all stuff like that. And like one of my uncles, he's like a like my granddad. It's my granddad's cousin. He's like a multi-millionaire. He's died now. He was in Vietnam and all that. And yeah, he's got major land over there. Like I've met him like twice. He come down once for the Grand National, and then another time. Like, but we Google mapped his house one day, and he just backed out in it. Where was it? Where Bigfoot's from?
Oh,
Hello,
I'm not
love.
quite sure.
How
Hi,
you doing?
Simon.
Sorry to interrupt.
Go on,
have we got? Could we just have Jupiter, Dave, and me as mods, please? Have you got everybody else unmodded? Great Britain's been blocked again, so we haven't got rid of Steve, Super Steve, who's.
Hang on. So what mod? I can't see who the mods are. Let me go in and have a look and see who the mods are. So who? It's like silly fucking school games, isn't it? Why can't these people behave? Okay, let me look at my. Because you, Simon, and Jupiter are always, yeah. Let's have a look. Community.
Lo, you got to laugh at the fucking daft bitch, ain't you? She is literally over there saying that we have to bring proof that she reported Waleed. Will you bring proof that I reported him, you daft little cow?
Right. So, hang on, Jupiter. So at the moment, yeah, Simon, sweetie. So there's
take all the mods back. Take all
wait
the
a
mods
minute.
back.
There's Dave at the moment. Yeah, Simon. Is Simon there?
He's gone.
Simon.
Oh, that was weird. I dropped out.
Yeah. So we've got Dave, right?
Yep.
Jupiter. Who's working class patriot?
That's Dave.
Dave,
now.
that's weird on two accounts, by the way.
Yeah. I've got Dave, working class patriot, right, with his normal thing. And then there's a working class patriot here with S. So that's Steve, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then we've got, so there's should be just you, Simon, Jupiter, and working class patriot Dave. And they're the only moderators there is.
Okay, I'm not modded.
You're unmodded.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You might still have a fake me.
You're not a mod.
Simon, what's the importance? Lad? What's going on, lad?
Because we need to eradicate this scum.
What's going on? What's going on?
The cloning scum. We've got clonate going on.
All right, there should only be then. Okay, so you're not a mod, Simon. So that only leaves, right, Dave and Jupiter. Can you see any more mods apart from Dave and Jupiter?
No.
Can anyone see any more apart from Dave and Jupiter?
No.
No.
Not looking.
So we have to see how that goes now for the
Because
time
we'll
being.
be back on the normal channel soon.
Yeah.
I hope they don't start that on there.
They can't. When they go back to your old channel, they'll have their spanners.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so Great Britain's disappeared. So we've still got one in here. So.
Yeah, so listen to this, Wendy. She's over there, yeah, saying that we have to prove that she was going to report Waleed, that she ever reported Waleed. Well, Deadeye played 2 tapes today that I think cleared that up. It was shown, right? Conclusively that she threatened it. Okay. But she's saying we have to show proof. She says she don't understand why we're all on her case. Well, maybe
She
because
doesn't understand.
Yeah.
Is she fucking kidding?
Exactly. Because she accused us of reporting her husband. Now, Zubida, you show the proof. You dirty little sket. You lying little cunt. Fuck's sake.
Wow. How dare she?
That is
Weird.
sufficient for me.
Weird. I can't say anything else. It's just weird. Just weird.
That is sufficient for me. And lots of cash, please.
Yeah.
Just be normal, innit?
Heathen love. I thought you'd know by now. They don't know how to be normal.
Yeah, but hopefully you can show by example, innit?
Look, you could, you can try, Heathen. You know, you can try, sweetie. You can try. But you try and defend this country in any way whatsoever, and you become a racist. And
I'm doing all right, you know. I'm doing all right on Jedi showing that.
Yeah, I know.
Don't put me on
I'm really
too much,
happy
like-
for you on there. Yeah, you're doing all right on there. I think your personality fits in okay there.
Well, I'm not too bad to concede in war. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like,
well, once you
I
start
think-
talking about your magic
I'm a
mushrooms, you'll be fine.
Commonwealth, innit? Commonwealth. That's what I think it'd be for the greater good. The Commonwealth, like.
Well, that's what it's meant to be.
That's what I'm arguing at the end of the day, Wendy. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah,
let's
that's what
pull
the
together. You
Commonwealth.
know what I mean? Let's just you know what I mean? You can pull it apart here and there and all that, but at
Yeah,
the
but
end
the
of the day,
Commonwealth is supposed to be there for the greater good.
common good, the
Yeah.
common good, yeah, the greater good, yeah. I understand like how the Queen's still top of it and all that, like, yeah, but that's what built it, you know. And things are changing, and hands are changing, and things like that. And if it can be brought together as like that's a way of reparations. Like, if we do the Commonwealth as it should be, and like exploit each other's bestness right across the Commonwealth, including exploiting Britain's everything. You know what I mean? Right across the Commonwealth. Why can't we be the greatest force to ever gone, and be together and show just like at the end of the day, just show people in it. That's what I'm just hoping for. Just at the end of the day, just like everyone just pulls together and just hopes for one good.
She's
And
over it.
the only way to bring that is by going to them. So when you got the likes of Zubida, it's a pity we can't take this show there.
Yeah.
And I'd love to take it to her and just go. I can't be arsed, I'll be honest. Can't be arsed going there on my own. You know what I mean? But I'd go there and just say, just listen, just chill your fucking beans. Like, just that's what the government haven't done for fucking since the Windrush, and probably maybe even before that. They've never thought of trying to assimilate people into what's respected in the land. Because if you don't get respected in the land, you don't make any headway in the land. Do you get me? And we've never had it. And even now, you go around like even parts of Liverpool, and people don't show how people should be. So they're dumping mattresses, they're dumping this, they're dumping that, they're dumping this, they're dumping that, and it's all coming from outside. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, it's even like I seen a lad the other day. He was on his bike and he was riding off the pavement, and there was this little old woman, and he went past this little old woman, and he was, no offense, a foreigner, and he didn't know how to. Like we go through it in school. Do you get me? You go through the highway code and all that, like, and you go out to like how to use a bike, bring your bike in or whatever. You know what I mean? But we bring people here, and then they don't abide by it, and then they wonder why there's like civic problems, and it's like because you're not teaching them when they come in how we've been taught in school. Like it's nothing too bad. Do you get me? It's just what we got taught in school, how to be. You've taught, and you can only blame the higher ups by teaching us the stuff. Do you get me?
Yeah, but they don't want to be taught how to be.
Saying, you taught us.
No, heathen. They don't want to be taught how to be. That's the problem. They don't want to be taught.
No. I know there's like rebels and that. I'm talking about people who come over and they don't know how to be because they're not even taught. Do you get me?
Wow. That's like us going to Spain.
Mm.
We have to pick up their customs, understand, you know, and respect what they do.
Do we, Wendy? Do we when we go to fucking Benidorm and that? Do you get me? When you go to Benidorm, and you can literally travel from here to England on a plane. I personally think Benidorm's a fucking joke.
Look,
as much as I respect the place, at the same time, it's like you having a laugh. Like people are bringing it on us, and it's like we go over there and we can just carry on living just like you're in England.
Yeah. But one thing they don't do, they don't demand that, you know, Spain gets changed to suit them. They have to go along with the laws of Spain. Do you understand?
Yeah. True. Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about expats. Yeah. Not people who go there on holiday and get drunk and all the rest of it. It's the expats.
Oh, my dad's mates have places everywhere all over Spain. Like,
well, there you go.
So
and
I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've seen the exploit, like, and yeah, it is what it is, isn't it?
So, what were you saying, Jupiter?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go in a minute.
Sorry, Jupiter.
What was I going to say? No, she's over there claiming, right, that she never went to Spain, and that can anyone prove she went to Spain and she was with another man?
A boyfriend.
Like, we've all got this. We've all seen it. I think Banksy made it into a video. I think Simon made it into a video.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's the live stream where she was on there and arguing with Waleed, and she brought the fella on. She even claimed she was married to him.
She did.
Oh, yeah.
That was a live stream where Waleed said that she'd slept with a 65-year-old man.
Muta, little song about it.
She's mad. Yeah, look.
In the name of Allah. In the name of Allah.
What's that? Play it through, Jupiter.
No,
in the name of Allah.
By accident. I've got it on the other screen. But she's also over there fucking showing videos of Jedi, winding Jedi up because Jedi's given her the ump now. This is somebody who's laying low because her boyfriend is wanted by immigration. So she's not going to because she's really thinking about him before herself, isn't she?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So what's Jedi done to, you know, annoy her?
Well, because Maku called her out on Jedi's stream and said you called immigration first. apparently she wants proof that she called immigration, that she's ever called immigration.
Oh.
Well, I want proof that I've ever called immigration, you little cow.
Do you know what? I was live on that stream as well, and do you know what? Do you know it took a lot? Like, do you know when someone's holding back and holding back and holding back, and they're trying to tell a story, and like I never used to defend Maku at all, and I do quite a lot now because I quite get on with him.
He's a fucking.
No, lad, he's Simon. You know, Simon, come on and talk to him.
I'm telling you.
Anyway,
I'm telling you, as a
well,
cunt.
I've lost my train of thought anyway, lad.
Yeah, cool.
I get on well with him, Simon. You might not.
Well,
but you know what? I never used to. I used to listen to him and think, and then I started listening to him because there was nothing else. And then I started thinking, do you know what? I know lads like them.
Yeah,
and
he's a cunt. He's
I can talk to them. They've got the train of thought. You might not be from places I'm from, so the thoughts of them are not too far from home, mate. So
absolutely,
at the end of the day, I get on with a lot of nasty fuckers. Like,
oh, I can't believe this, Wendy.
What?
She's there. She's got a. I mean, I'm no fan of Maku, right? But at the end of the day, I can't. They got. She's got a picture up of Maku with holy socks, right? It's quite a degrading picture, yeah. And yet she's online begging money because her partner is an illegal. And yet she thinks that she can take the piss out of other people.
Yeah, exactly.
This is unbelievable.
Exactly.
This is
what
fucking
are you doing
unbelievable.
that for? Well, what the hell? Wow.
It's nuts.
I thought this was. I thought this was. Hang on, heathen. I thought this was because Wally had immigration come to the door today. What the hell does Maku's socks got to do with anything?
Well, she's now
because he's stepped against the grain. You've got to realise, right? These Arabs, right? I listen. I don't know whether yourselves like, and I suggest you all do listen to Young Pharaoh online. And I'm not saying take everything in off Young Pharaoh.
Nah, not my son. No.
Honestly, Wendy, I know why, and I've got family exactly like you, and I'd say you've just got to look through. It's mad how to tell you. You've just got to look through the swear words and the niggers and all that talk. You know, you've got to look through it, Wendy. You've got to look through it. You've got to. I'd give you about 6 or 7 films to watch before watching that. You know what I mean? It's one of those ones. You know what I mean? But he's a flipping belter, and he highlights it brilliant. And I'll leave it there because Wendy, honestly, just do that. Just put certain things to the side and just let him. Just give him a chance, like you did Tommy Robinson. Just give him a chance. Just let him take your mind. Just off the last few videos, even with the Trump elect. I don't know whether you're not too Trump, are you?
Eh?
You're not a big Trump fan.
He was great for comedic reasons. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, only off his latest videos, like he's going into the election. But go ahead. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there.
Okay, love. Okay. Yeah, so Sabida's more worried now about Maku's socks. Therefore, I take it that's overtook the importance of Waleed's leave to stay in this country. So,
yeah, she's been playing little inserts of Jedi and Maku. She's just flagging them off. Look, I can play it. Hold on, let me turn it on.
She's really sweating about a GoFundMe being reported.
I don't think he's got money. I saw his house sometime in the life.
Right, so she's replaying the conversation with Maku and that girl.
Oh, God.
You know the one where the girl said that Maku didn't have a lot of money?
Yeah.
And I gave it to him. And I was thinking, oh.
Don't we all?
Maku, you're 50, you're a young man. You should have a lot of money, you know?
Maz as well now. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Simon, what?
We've lost Maz as well now.
Maz? Well, who's done that?
Well, has it happened again? Just take it off of me and Dave as well. Take all the spanners away. Just take them all of the way until next week when we go back on your channel.
Yeah, but you can't take them off people unless they comment. So there's going to be some lurking around.
But there's only 3. There's you.
There's only 3 that we can see.
It tells you who took it off her, though. It should tell you.
See, fucking weirdos everywhere. I've been telling you for fucking months. These are fucking. Who are these people? Like, I lose me. Like actually, if people want to go on about anxiety,
can I get one in for fuck's sake? Hey!
What?
We can't see.
It is. Working, the original Maz was hidden by Working Class Patriot. They've cloned Dave.
Yeah.
Have they cloned Dave? Right.
Yeah.
Right, we should be back on normal channel tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow.
I'll tell you what, if you clone me, I'll just go off for 2 weeks, I'll just have a fucking break. That shit, like, you know, what the fuck are you doing? Whoever you are in the chat, just be who you are. Just come on and be who you are. Fucking hell.
Right, there isn't one. There shouldn't be no moderators now.
Just come on, you skip Jupiter, you skip Wendy. Look at these women, look at these women. Come on and say who you are.
Yeah, exactly, but they won't.
Say your fucking politics instead of sitting there. Fucking trying to fucking clone people.
So there shouldn't be no mods now.
For God's sake, you don't need 2 of me in the world, believe me.
Hey, we need to start calling them dollies. Dollies. Oh, there's a dolly.
Yeah.
Right, Dolly the sheep. Fucking inbred.
So
you know what,
Maz,
you know what? There's an inbred near ours. There's an inbred near ours.
Wait a minute, Heathen. I can't hear Simon. What, Simon?
We just need to make.
Simon, what are you saying?
We just need to make sure we keep tabs on the unblocked list, like Maz, Great Brit, etc. After the show.
Are they back now?
I don't think so.
You know what, Wendy? It can be more interesting having no mods at all and everything just gets fed.
Yeah, I haven't got any now.
Yeah. It's only hurting words, isn't it?
Oh, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all.
But let people run their mouths off. It only shows them for who they are, doesn't it? So.
Yeah.
I don't believe that we need to hide people. Let them do it. You know, it makes it more interesting. You know who's who that way.
Yeah. Both way, yeah. You force them behind closed doors. This is what I've said about the EDL. You know what I mean? Everyone hates the EDL. I've chased them out of Liverpool, myself and my mates. We were shopping in town one day and we seen it. And next thing it was like a big fucking thing. Lime Street Central, fucking chased the EDL out of town. But they should be able to speak so you can hear the hatred in the voice. And you should be able to hear what they hate. Everyone. You should be able to hear what everyone hates.
Yeah.
That's true free speech. You know what I mean? You should be able to pull them apart. You should be able to put them in the place. Otherwise, you've got nothing. When you start saying, "Oh yeah, you need to be censored," that's when it becomes all that. You know what I mean? Where you put them pillows over people's mouths and just let them speak, Wendy, and look what's going on. So people might, you never know. People might be like looking in your chat, might have seen what Walla Walla's said to you. At the end of the day, you know what I mean. He said a lot of nasty things, you know. You know what I mean. I've told you. I'll tell everyone again. I'll send them a flipping goodbye card. That's all. Like I've never met the kid. You know what I mean. So I can't have that type of opinion on him. Like, but judging by him, like, it's just like sort yourself out, kid. I've been trying again in a few years, like. Go back to where you come from. Know what I mean? It's horrible. It's horrible, and that's why I've never went abroad. I've had the choice. I've had the choice to go everywhere. I'm an
Hang
engineer.
on, Ethan, hang on. What's
No,
that?
that's how mad it is. I tell you now, yeah. You see, if me and Jedi and Matthew were still talking, they would be bigging me up for what I done to Tommy. But because they got a little vendetta against me, they're trying to discredit it. Yeah. Where's this email? Can't see it. Can't see the email, Chantal. Yeah, man.
Right
So,
now you.
like, for me, I want to also ask people as well, please, yeah, because I'm not subscribed to Jedi. Usually, I don't listen to him. Honestly, I don't. I swear on my life, I don't listen to the guy. I'm unsubscribed. So even if he's speaking about me or he's saying whatever he's saying, yeah, please don't come and tell me. Anyone, I don't like. The only reason why I've had to do is because someone sent me stuff and saying the guy's saying extra. I had a little listen, and a few claims was made. I thought, right, cool, but I addressed these because they're slander, and that's that. Other than that, they got nothing else on me. Like, I know what my haters have. Thank you, reactionary brother. Thank you very much. I'm going to definitely. Robert White, I don't trust you either because you're the same troll that comes down and listen, keep it moving. I've noticed a lot of fake trolls. I see them bigging me up on my channel and slandering my next channel. So, yeah. Yeah, so what I was going to say, yeah, so please, guys, if these people are slandering me, if these people are speaking about me, please don't come to me and tell me. I'm not interested. Wallahi, I'm not interested. I really am not interested. But I think a lot of the claims, I'm going to leave the show up as well because, like I said, a lot of the claims that are being made, they're old news. They're predictable claims. No one's got anything on me now. Like, if they want to say that I'm a hater for confronting Hartoon, I don't even need to. I don't even feel the need to clarify that. I think the
I don't even need to clarify that.
I've gone on Sunday with Hartoon, and that's that.
You know the man them say that I is a slag and that. You know the man them.
She's just fucking nuts, honestly. Really, really nuts. So she's had to go at Jedi, she's had to go at Maku, she's had to go at us again. She reckons we need to bring proof that she reported Waleed. No, you need to bring proof that me and you reported Waleed, love. You're the one that made the accusation. Right? That's number one. Number two, she says that we haven't got nothing on her. We've got fucking reams on you.
Yeah.
Reams and reams and reams. You know, number three, she said there's no proof that she cheated on Wally. Yes, there is, from your own mouth. From your own mouth. It was only 2 weeks ago you was arguing with Jedi and you admitted that you did say he can't shag and he's only good for licking your pussy.
Oh,
lesbian. Lesbian.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, she's over there taking the mickey out of Maku for having holes in his socks, right? And everything.
Have me all. Fucking hell, you want to see my socks? Want me see my socks? Proper workers' socks. Hey, you want to smell me rigger boots, Zubida? Hey, come and smell me rigger boots. Come and smell me rigger boots, Zubida. They stink of workman's feet.
Right, this is what Chantel writes, Wendy. Yeah, Zubida, trust the shit that man has had. No one will ever know. No one has seen what's gone on behind the scenes. Brian and I have fallen out many a times, but I always back him. She's talking about telling Zubida to trust Brian.
Oh.
You're both
well, you know, as much as I don't like Zubida, please, anyone that does like her, warn her. She's not going to listen. It's her own fault.
Yeah.
She's in real danger.
Warner, be the bigger people.
Yeah.
Warner. People Warner. You know, honestly, genuinely Warner. Warner, what's about to come?
Listen to this one. Who's crying over 40 quid? Can I cry over my 500 quid? I support you for your channel. You know the money's from myself. And Brian has sponsored your channel, Zubeda. Fuck's sake.
Sabida, you are now in danger. Yeah. I've tried to warn you before this, but please, anyone who knows her and she trusts you, if you hear this, please tell her, because this man will groom her and send her insane.
And they will both be doing drugs. They will be drug running.
Yeah.
And before you know it, they'll be blackmailed into prostitution and everything else.
Yes,
like fucking Taken. Like Taken.
What?
Fuck the fuckers.
But all I can do is say,
sorry, Wendy.
That's all right. But she's silly.
Dickheads. Oh, fucking just all men who just haven't took the turn. You know what I mean? You haven't met the right kid. Just take your turn, lad. Sit down, have your babies. You know what I mean? It's a new kid on block. Swans me up. Who the fuck is this Brian Hale?
He's the little creep that came along about last March.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I pulled him on Jedi's channel and said, like, fucking, you've had an affair with Chartel, haven't you? But I don't want to go back into that, like, but what a fucking weirdo, like, who is he? What's his name? Where does he live? Fucking,
his name's Brian Hurl, and he lives in Great Bentley in Essex.
Anyone in Essex, like, fucking hell, I'm in Liverpool. Fucking hell, I'm not spending the fucking. I know I'll put my hands up. I know how it goes. Like, I'm not fucking spending 3 days on the phone. Fucking hell, come on. There must be some person near Essex, Brian Hale. Fucking hell. But if you want me to spend fucking 3 or 4 days on the fucking phone, like, fucking.
No, he's an idiot. Wouldn't worry about him.
All the way to fucking Essex. What? I can't even remember the last time I've done anything like that, but come on, Brian Hale, Essex. However many people are in the chat. What a fucking weirdo. What a fucking weirdo. Isn't it? Got nothing else to say, like, sorry for once.
It's all right, Ethan.
You know what I mean, Wendy, though, innit? Like, what the fuck?
Get it all off.
If he is who he is, surely someone can say, oh yeah, I've heard of Brian Hale. I could tell you people now.
What you got to do?
And I bet with any money, people in the chat will go, oh, I've heard of them from Liverpool.
You got to say, I've not heard of him. Then he threatens.
Yeah, then he lose it. Yeah.
Then he loses it. Says, I'm going to come to your door. You've not heard of me.
No, but that's not how it goes, though, is it, Busker? Because I could literally name. Hang on. I could name like 3 families to the lot of you on the panel. There's only 5 of you on the panel, and you're all from down south. And I could name 5 families, and you go, oh yeah, I know them. And that's from Liverpool.
So this man out, he called me Busker. I'm not having that.
Oh, you're talking to Jason Heathen.
You just, you can't call me Busker. Sorry, Busker. He's probably asleep anyway, or sitting on
his... It's the same, Southerners, you know what I mean? Not one of them. Sorry, kid. You know what I mean? Nothing you can do about it at the end of the day, is there? Nothing I can do about my accent either.
I'm not a Southerner heathen, so.
Oh, no, Wendy, you've got like a nice, like neutral accent.
Yes.
I reckon. You've got a neutral accent. I can pick up the Geordie every now and again, but you're very, very neutral. And very like southeast. Southeast, and then northeast. You kept on the coast, like you kept on the coast. I can tell, like worked everywhere, survived everywhere. That's the best thing. Survived everywhere on my own. You know what I mean? You love a Scouser. Everywhere you go, you love a Scouser. You know what I mean? What are you doing? The best thing is, what are you doing here? And then when we find out you're a Scouser, and you go, what are you doing here? And you go, oh, never you mind. And the next thing, you've got them in your pockets all night. You think you're a drug dealer. You're like,
I know.
Just working away. Next thing, I'm gonna buy your babies and that. I'm a big lad, like, so. You know what I mean? They think, the imagination goes away with them. But I work everywhere, so I have a laugh. And that's why I've got a thick skin. You know what I mean? I like fucking, when they hear me, I come to the bar, is my car going to be on bricks? Oh, God, yeah. When I'll let you off with a bevy, you know what I mean? Get a free bevy out of it.
Yeah, what was that, Jupiter?
So she's now at the stage where she's saying she's trying to change herself and she doesn't understand why people don't big her up for changing. Probably because we've been here about 6 times before.
Oh, so what was that earlier today then?
Yeah. You know, she's trying
with
to
her blatant lies. Yeah.
She's trying to do it, and then you've got Chantel and Brian in the chat bigging her up and saying she's a strong woman and they'll always be there for her. And so right now we're
let me yeah, I'm gonna go fucking sell Chantel's. Come on here and fucking
go on, go
shit.
on. Let's see what happens. I'll be watching you. Let me watch the chat.
If she lets him on.
Apparently, it's because all this attacking is because she's building up her channel. What a load of bollocks!
Oh, it's got nothing to do with that. Oh,
she accused us of fucking reporting her husband when we never.
Exactly, wouldn't have even mentioned her today if that hadn't happened.
Oh God! Let's see what else she's saying.
Oh, she is funny, isn't she?
Yeah, let's see what else she's saying. Hold on. Let's turn it on. Oh, I ain't got a sound up. I wondered why I couldn't hear nothing.
Jedi's tone. You can hear it in his tone, bro. And me, I'll always give credit where credit's due. Like, guys, me and Raspet have had bare fights. Like, you know what I mean? Me and Raspet will never be the best of friends. But I've always said it to him. I respect what he does. Yeah, there are some things that I don't agree with, and I'm sure there's a lot of things that he don't agree with me. But this is what they do.
She's in love with Jedi, isn't she? So bad.
Yeah.
Really obvious. Really, really obvious. Let's see what else.
Man, their legacy is done. Okay, it's done. It's over. What more have you got left now? You ain't got nothing left. So your claim to fame right now is attacking me and Waleed. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is, bro. When is the last time you've been on the roads trying to help someone?
Hang on. When did Judge? I'm getting confused.
For Ultra Funky, I ain't gonna play the.
Yeah, go on. What?
When's the last time? What was she on about? Jedi hasn't attacked her.
No, not even today. When Maku replayed the recordings, Jedi said that he was staying neutral, but that she needs to remember what she says. That's all he said.
Yeah.
Video, because I don't want to expose him like that. But there was a video that came out about Ultra Funky. He had his camera on. Some bits were shown. Let's just say that. A lot of bits were shown. And then try to cover up, and M-Stacks sort of exposed it, and they called M-Stacks gay, yeah. But when Betty, and find Betty, don't get it twisted, yeah. Yeah. But even then, there's a level of mercy, and I don't agree with her naked pictures being shared. When she sent something to Jedi, private, Jedi shared it to other people in different groups. exposed. Betty's Majnoon as far as I'm concerned. I class Betty, even Islamically, should be classed as Majnoon. Somebody that's got mental health issues, yeah? Like, you can just tell at this point.
Like
And
you.
this man went around sharing the picture to other people. This man's a predator. This man is dangerous. This man is dangerous to women and to youth. I'm hearing all now that my man tried to physically abuse his ex-girl. I'm not going to say it's a fact, but I've had conversations with this guy and I've heard some stuff. I'm not saying it's a fact, you know, let's deal with, let's do it correctly, but there were social services involved in this guy's life, and that was for a reason. SH, let me tell you something, bro, or whatever the hell you are. You can't sit there and slander and make up bare lies and then in the end say, you know what though, like, I wish to be the best and Waleed. Like, nah, it don't work like that. You can't slap someone in the face and then 2 seconds later say, you know what, I'm sorry. It don't work like that, bro.
Where's Waleed? I thought he was like, you know.
For hours and hours playing recordings. You got next people. Listen, Jedi, I know you're listening like burning, yeah? See me,
How old is this girl, Wendy?
I can do it myself.
23.
I know you got your little people on the panel and you're allowing them to chat.
Oh my
Why?
God. She's now trying to take on Jedi again.
Yeah.
Got a lot to learn.
Mazza's gone over there and said that she's going over there rather than this channel because we keep timing her out. But she ain't been timed out again, has she?
Who?
Maz, the original Maz.
There's no one to time anyone out.
I've still got a thingy, I think.
No.
I have. Take it off me. That's it. Oh, it's gone.
Has it gone?
It's gone. Yeah. Yeah. Right, let's yeah, she don't sound very bothered about Waleed. Do you think she
Well, no, it's all gone, hasn't it, really? Because she's got the money.
Yeah, now she's got
Yeah.
her money. It's all about herself. Right, let's hear a bit more then.
Chat. Yeah? Waleed, get offline, man. Get offline, bro. Honestly. Waleed, please, I'm gonna have to time you out for that, Waleed. Please, I don't want you to get drawn out. Waleed, please. I'm gonna have to time you out. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I don't need to bring people here to roast you. I don't need to have 4 or 5 folks on the panel throwing shade at you. I just do it myself. It's between me and you. But that shows you're a weak guy. You big man like that, I can't even address the beta straight. You've got to have 4 or 5 other folks chatting my name. This is how you know the fact that I have got people there triggered, yeah, is mad.
Uh-huh.
You put yourself a deeper grave every day. Everything you say about him is literally what you do. I said to you, prove it, bro. Prove it. I don't care about whether you like me or not. That's a different thing. I understand I can be annoying. I could have a bit of a weird person. Heathen, why are you here, mate? Why are you here, Heathen?
Told you, didn't I?
Whose channel and shit? Come on, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let me mod up Chartel. Chartel, I'm going to make you a mod, Jess. Please, any trolls, anybody acting silly, just please time them out, please, yeah? Because I don't know why these weirdos come around here. But yeah, like I said, yeah, if you want to have a conversation with him, Chartel and Heathen, no problem. Let me just round up, and then I'm going to open a link. I'm just going to stop talking about this, yeah? Mr. M, bro. You see us here, let me tell you something. It's a stressful time, I can't lie, yeah? Honestly, it is. And I was stressed earlier, yeah? But like, you see us, fam, we just get on with it. So I know people sitting there thinking, like, for me, I've been in mad situations. I've been in like some crazy situations, yeah? And, like,
All right, Jubes, I don't want to hear no more. Fucking, she's been in some crazy situations.
I know, it's all apologetics, isn't it? But nothing about Waleed. She even told Waleed to shut up.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how important that was. Now she's got the money. It's not important at all.
I mean, why
Crazy.
can't she just let him get on there and chat and say what if it's really about him and it was really about getting money to help him? You think she would allow him to talk, but no. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. She's so fucking full of herself.
She's sickening, actually, to be quite honest.
You know, and everyone's falling for it. Busker, you need to have a word with Maz going over there, making it look like on Zubida's stream we've been picking on her, for fuck's sake. What's the matter with her? Wake up or I'll go kick a dog.
Now he's gone. He's asleep.
Oh, I'll have to speak to him tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm going to end this now and I'm off to bed.
He always falls asleep, Busker, doesn't he? Bless him.
Yeah.
At least he ain't snoring this time. He had the courtesy to mute his mic before he fell asleep.
Yeah.
The clone's gone over there. Oh, good. They might get modded up and start all over on her channel. That'd be fun.
Good. That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be fun. All right, then I'm going to go off and oh, Wendy.
Uh-huh.
You see what Emily's put on her channel about you?
No.
Have a quick look.
What, Luca? Oh, Christ.
Just thought I'd give you the heads up because everyone's been talking about it.
Oh, right. Emily. Silly bitch. Somebody being caught out. Let's have a look. Oh, somebody's being caught out, have they? Right, okay. Thanks for that, James.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I made a video 2 years ago, Jupiter, stating that Amy has to log into my YouTube for her to get on YouTube. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So what is this woman talking about?
Exactly.
I'll re-upload it as well to make the point. I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, just to let you know, because but I told you, didn't I, that they were going to start coming through her channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're going to try and do, start attacking us through that channel. But I wouldn't worry about it. All this is nuts. I mean, the more they do, the more content they give us because we're giving it for free. You know.
Yeah. I mean, wow. Oh well. Hey ho. More entertainment.
Free publicity.
Yeah. Right. I'm
All
off
right.
to bed.
Take
All
care.
right, then.
Night, chat. Night,
Right.
everyone.
Night, everyone. Good night. Night. Oh, Busker. Kick you off, Busker. Remove from stream. Yeah, so kick him off there. Kick from studio. Bye, Busker. Good night, everyone. Good night, Great Brit. Night, Dave. Night, Unchained. Yeah. Bye. Good night.